Hello. Hello. Let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet or too bad. Eurasian J, my beloved. Oh, I'm sorry, I just got rid of the J. I figured it was a snowy one and I was like, it's March now. It's March now, we need a green one. But the J is gone. Upsetting. We've got red squirrel now though. Maybe a tiny bit too loud. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. Is this a little better? I know apparently the last couple of streams I had it so quiet nobody could hear it and I was really embarrassed because that means you just have me and that's terrible. Hello everyone, thanks for coming. I've been a bit sick, but I feel okay. I'm just a bit nasally and a bit snotty, so you might hear that. I might have to sneeze a bunch. You know the drill. But it's nice to be back. I was meant to do one last Thursday because the weekend before I was in Iceland. But like the day after I got back, I got sick, so I decided to cancel it because I was feeling naff. And I'm not quite out of the woods yet, but I'm much better. I'm just kind of a bit blocked. But like, damn, I was like really tired. I was like, you know, like I'd be starting to get exhausted at 5 PM, then go have a nap and try to sleep for as long as possible. It was that kind of thing. And like the whole like left side of my head is blocked. It was really annoying. And like my partner had a really important exam today. And he's a sommelier, so he needed taste for his exam. So he was terrified of getting sick and not being able to taste. So he's been like, oh, I keep forgetting the word. He's been isolating. He's been isolating from me for about 3 days. And it feels like COVID again. I've been like on my own for 3 days because we're so scared of him getting sick. But he's done his exam now. He is free to be sick. He's coming home today. So that's really nice. Sorry, I'm just replying. Yeah, I hope it went well for him. He's studied really goddamn hard, so if it didn't go well, I'll be very sad. Anyway, let's get this guy off screen and let's check our spreadsheet. Thank you if you've sent one in already. I'm gonna start with a patron one as usual, who is Robin Feather. Robin Feather's been waiting for this one for a while because I like take them in like each month and then I do like one per stream, so it takes them a while. But bless, the patron ones always do get done. So I'm actually doing one that I designed. This guy. Doing, oops, wait, no, I didn't want to open it in that, I wanted to open it in this. There we go. So I designed this guy for commission, and they want a doodle of him, so that's always really nice. It's like, oh, they liked him. Hooray. Alright, there's Robin in the chat. Oh, amazing. Thank you guys for sending them in already. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. So let's send some invoices first before we get what's the word? I keep wanting to say tucked in, but that's like going to bed. If we get stuck in, oh my god, I can't remember words. I was trying to remember the word isolate. all weekend and I could not think of it and it was driving me absolutely crazy. Oh, did any of my PayPal invoices get paid today before I lose them in the mess? Yeah, they did. Cool. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, let me just mark this. Oh, now that spring's coming, I really want to play Animal Crossing. Oh shit, I think I ran out of... though I was trying to get... because I never finished all my bugs and fish thing. So when the update came out, I was trying to get all the December and January stuff. And I could not get this one, like, sea creature, you know, like the ones you get when you dive. I could not for the life of me get them. And I was getting... I think I've probably run out of time now. Hang on, just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Do 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 do. Alright. Sorry about that. I was just settling some stuff. Let's send 2 invoices. So that's narrating archivist is first. Amazing. And they're so fast. Let's just create a new... Oh, hang on, let me get rid of this. Yeah, let's cancel it. Cool. Alright, sorry, muddled. Narrating archivist first. And that is for a full body. Should have something more interesting on the screen, shouldn't I? At least you have the bird TV, that's what that's for. Alright, and the next one randomly picked is... hang on a second. Mark you as orange, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So random number generator. And I have to remember to actually put that into Google because now I use DuckDuckGo. So out of 4 we have number 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's Winterwings. Winterwings 99. Thank you very much. Wants another full body. Google Drive link that oh, a pet! Hell yeah. Okay. Sweet lady. Oh, this is a huge bummer, but my other childhood cat passed away last week. And I was weirdly not so too bad. I had a good sob on the day I found out, because she actually passed away while I was on holiday, which sucks. But it wasn't unexpected, and we were kind of waiting for it, to be honest, because she was really slowing down, and we were sort of buying her time with painkillers, and then she sort of decided enough was enough while I was away. So yeah, it was really sad, but because we were sort of expecting it, it was like, okay, like now's her time. It felt right, you know. It wasn't as sudden as Chester, who's her brother who passed last year. I mean, that wasn't super sudden. We knew he had a tumor, but he was going really well, but he then got kidney disease, which accelerated really fast, so it was semi-sudden. But yeah, both my childhood kittens are gone now. But I still have Miso here, which helped a lot. It's nice to... I kept thinking about, like, oh, I was so close to having to say that I don't have cats anymore, you know, and that really made me really sad. I was like, oh, my cats are gone. But Miso's here, which is nice. But yeah, just a little sad update for you guys. It's been a bit of a week. And Winterwings, I'm sending your invoice right now. There we go. Oh! And Archivist is paid already. You're so fast. Thank you. Anyway, okay, we got those two sent out, which means now, Robin, we're gonna pay attention to you. Let me just close some tabs. I've got tabs open all over the place. I don't need. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. It sucks. I'm not too bad though. Yeah, so many people are being super nice and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, and it's like, it's okay. I'm actually because we were kind of, she was really quite senile. We were like waiting for it to happen, so it was like, just when was it gonna happen? You know, like that's not the brush I use. Feels like I've been away for ages. That's okay. We thought she was gonna pass in January because my mum called me to really quickly come down on the train, so I had to book like a really last minute train and run down and take her to the vet, and we thought she was gonna have to go then, but she was fine. Like the vet said that she was alright. She just got a bit wobbly and lost, which is why my mum took her, but it turns out she was maybe just a bit achy from arthritis, so we gave her painkillers, but it was sort of, she was really wobbly, you know, she had a bit of cat dementia, so she'd scream because she didn't know where she was. She'd be like, wow, wow, and she'd get lost, and she'd be a bit wobbly, and she couldn't really jump on the sofa anymore, she couldn't climb the stairs, so you know, it was like, she was an old lady, bless her. Yeah, they break your heart. Yeah, sorry for the sorry for the bummer. I was just like, oh, I'll quickly update you guys. Iceland was very cool though. I had a very last minute, it was booked like a month before, but a sort of spontaneous trip to Iceland, which is really cool, last weekend. Because my friend is like an aurora hunter, she loves northern lights, and since we had that explosion of them all around the world, you know, the whole world was seeing them, including even South England, which is ridiculous. They never come this far south, but my friend's been like hunting them ever since, and there've been like loads of solar activity, but she just has not been able to see it because England's so shit with all the clouds. It has been like non-stop cloudy, and there's something like there's sort of a special solar storm going on that happens like every 15 years or so. And she was like, it's kind of ending now, because, you know, the winter's the best time to see the lights. So I'm running out of time, and it's like, I either go now, or I have to wait like 15 years. And I was like, well, you should probably go now then. And she was like, yeah, do you want to come with? And I was like, oh, okay. Because she didn't really want to travel alone, and because I kind of am self-employed now, it's nice to take advantage of the freedom a little bit. Hang on, Robin, you sent me a picture of Tuft. There we go. Just finding it. So she went to go look for the Northern Lights. I did not, just because I don't know if any of you guys have been to Iceland before, but it's probably one of the most expensive countries in the world. It is really expensive. So we went there, we were like, okay, we're two like unwealthy artists. Let's like really slum it. Like that's we'll basically live like students. So we brought our own food. We brought like a jar of pasta sauce and the pasta. And got this really nice small room, and with a cooker for the pasta. And yeah, we were there for like 3 days. And hang on, let me pop out the chat. I forget to do that. And it was really cool. Like day 1 and day 2, I just explored the city and went to museums because I wanted to be cheap, but the museums are really fucking expensive too. And I was like, ah shit, I'm so like spoiled as a Londoner having free museums. But they were really cool, so I don't regret it. There was like this whale museum that was just about the whales that you can find in the waters there, and they were like huge life-sized models of these whales. It was really cool. And then this museum about like the geological science in Iceland, which I find really interesting. And that was open really late, and I was like, you know, I have like no plans on what to do in the evenings here because I don't really go out to drink or anything. So I was like, let's go there, and it's really bloody expensive, but I'll spend like the whole afternoon and evening there, and then it will like, you know, I don't have to be bored in the evening because I can just stay in this museum. And I've read probably everything in this goddamn place because I wanted to get my 40 quid's worth. £40. And also I had fuck all to do in the evening because my friend was out aurora hunting. But yeah, like the other thing like tourists do is they go on these like coach tours, like these guided tours of the country, and those are shittingly expensive. So my friend was on those, you know, looking for the aurora. And I did one on the Monday last week, and that was my one that I allowed myself. And it was probably the cheapest one, so there was a lot of kids, well not a lot of kids, like families on this one. And the kids were actually really well behaved. It was this like huge family of adults that was really, that caused, well not caused problems, but they, the poor tour guide was kind of trying to herd them a little bit, but no, it was really cool. And I got home and I got sick, so I've just been, I went from like doing extremely outdoorsy things, like being outside for like 12-hour days, to actually no, the museum, the big museum day probably not, but yeah, I've been like an antisocial shut-in for the last since Thursday. Wednesday I went out to get milk and then I got sick, so it's a shame because the weather's been good, which is rare for here. It was a beautiful day today, and I was like, maybe I should go for a walk, and then, you know, I didn't go for a walk. Problem was with doing these streams, as much as I enjoy doing them, I feel like I can't do much beforehand, so I was like, no, I won't go for a walk, because what if I'm out until 7 PM in the winter? But yeah. Hi, Sinosauropteryx! Oh, thank you, Winterwings. Sorry, I've been blubbing on and not looking at the chat. Drinking there is super expensive, so maybe for the best. Yeah, I tell you what, not drinking saves a lot of money, so I'm not, like, you know, just not just there, but like in life in general, so I'm not mad. Yeah, a lot of, two out of the 3 evenings I kind of just, watched, there was Judge Judy on the TV in the hotel, so I just kind of watched that and ate pasta, and I did want to draw, and then I just didn't. I just laid there like a lazy thing. But we had very full days, so I was happy to, you know, take it easy in the evenings. But very chilly, very chilly. Part of me thought I would just spend all the days walking around, and I did, to be fair. But yeah, completely looked over the fact that it's cold in a country called Iceland. But to be fair, it wasn't too bad. It was only like a couple of degrees below freezing, which is definitely not as bad as I expected, because I only have like winter wear for England, which doesn't really get cold at all. It just kind of gets chilly and annoying. I didn't know if my clothes for the cold would survive or like do me well enough there, but it was totally fine. My coat did break though, just as I got back, which is quite funny. So I've been contemplating either. It's being looked at for repairs, and then when I get the quote back, I'll have to contemplate either repairing that or getting a new coat. And I have seen a new coat that I might like, so I'm being naughty and I'm considering buying a new one instead of fixing that one. But this one apparently is warmed to up to -10 Celsius, so I'm like, it might actually be good for winter instead of my current one, which is like fine, I guess, with a lot of layering. But I don't know. I don't know. Hi Naomi! How was the Golden Circle? It was really cool. It was goddamn gorgeous, you know. It's like, how much of it have you seen, Diana? Because you must have seen loads of it by now, right? It made me feel silly because I'm like, damn, if you have a car, like all of this is just free. I don't know how expensive petrol is in Iceland, but I was like, shit, this was an expensive trip, and you know, you could just drive around here for free. I would love to just do a road trip around Iceland, but I can't drive, so I'm... Ugh. I need to learn to drive just so I could drive on holiday. Like, I don't want to drive here. I just want to be able to drive elsewhere. But whatever. I did actually look at lessons recently, and just I used to think it was expensive, and of course now it's gotten fucking awfully like way expensive. Like, it's kind of upsetting. It's like the longer I wait, the more expensive it gets, but I'm like, it's still not, it's too expensive to just jump into. It's so annoying. It's like, oh my god, the cycle never ends. It's terrible. London, I will finally maybe do it, because I feel like learning in London is just like begging for death, so I don't really want to do it here. Technically I kind of have the time to do it right now though, but oh my god, that's gonna hurt spending that much often, and then you can't even really get a test anywhere, so it's like, oh, there's no relief. True that, although if not alcohol we spend on art stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, whenever I want to buy something I don't need that's like art related, I'm like, it's fine, I don't drink. I you know, I'm spending on a creative hobby, you know, it's worth it. And also I put it down as a business expense, you know, it's like art materials is a business expense, so it's fine. But yeah, no, it's definitely helps save a few quid. Not driving too, but you know, I feel a bit pathetic, but it's whatever. Your partner has an electric car. Oh, yeah, because I guess electricity there is super cheap, isn't it? So maybe driving around is like stupid cheap. Our guide was saying like, oh, you know, power's super cheap in Iceland because of geothermal, but it's the only thing that's cheap in Iceland. I'm like, I guess it doesn't quite make up for everything else. Hey, Mr. Wings, thanks for coming. Thank you, Naomi. Probably all the big ones. I think there are some places where you have to pay parking. Oh, that would make sense. The amount of tourists some of these places get, you kind of want to make sure you get some money back for upkeep, right? Like having thousands of feet on this one place all year round must take its toll on a natural place. I was surprised how busy some places were, especially for February. But you know, because it's all nice and spread out, it doesn't feel too bad. But I did feel definitely very much like a tourist, which is fine. But I was like, oh, I hope I'm not in the way. I hope I'm not annoying anyone. It's very pretty though. Just very cool how like how alive it is, as like Earth-wise, you know, how volcanic it is. Like, it's really crazy unique place. There's not really many other places like it. A lot of our volcanic places around the world are tropical, and this is like volcanic and icy and snowy with glaciers. You got volcanoes and you've got glaciers right next to each other. Really crazy place. I'm really glad I went to that museum talking about the geology of it, because I learnt a lot, and it was, you know, gives you a lot of respect about a place when you read its context and its history and stuff. Just love museums, man. Oh shit, I did the feet wrong. I did my own design wrong. Hang on. I do this with my own, one of the species as well. I always forget about the bird feet. I made the bird feet optional because I know some people hate the bird feet. And a lot of the time, just to make it cuter, I change out the bird feet, but we're having bird feet. There we go. Sorry, Robin, if you're watching and you're like, oh. Tut tut. You're going again this year for a 3-day hike! Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I just want to go on a huge fat hike as well, like here too. But I feel so restricted without a car on like natural spaces I can go to. 3-day hike. God damn. Will you be camping or just like... People just like the bird feet. Not dislike, but like, you know, their bird feet are hard to draw. And sometimes it's just cuter to have cat feet, you know. I didn't do the feathery hocks as well. I need to do that. Forgetting everything. Okay, tail. I got to go to Iceland last year for my first real vacation. It was honestly life-changing. Oh, for your first real vacation? That's such a cool place to go. It's like so different there, isn't it? But nice and decently easy to get around. Oh, I'm glad you like the raptor feet, Robin. I make them optional, so you always can if you want. It's not like strict rules or anything, but I sometimes feel like when I want mine to be a bit more cuddly looking, or I just can't be bothered to draw bird feet that day, you know. I should do those this way around. Yeah, I'm not ready. I think there are hostels in the way my partner's family wants to camp. Oh my god, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. I like to think I like camping, and then I do it, and I'm like, I don't know if I like camping. Depends how comfortable the camping is. But, it's so nice to be in nature. It'll be so worth it. Man, I wish my partner's family was like that. Like, I need, like, a family to adopt me and take me to cool places. Because I need to drive. Ah. Cool, okay. Should do like a pale orange background or a blue one or something. What song is this? Oh, camping in Scotland? Oh, that sounds amazing. I really want to explore Scotland more. Iceland felt like Scotland on drugs. I really want to explore Scotland more, but again with the no car, I'm like, oh god. I've got a friend who lives up there with a car, but I don't want to be like, hey, can you like be my chauffeur? Or something. She probably wouldn't mind a cool little explore around, but I don't know how free she is. Oh, no worries, Diana. Enjoy your dinner. Hello, Choco! I only did a little bit of camping when I was younger. We went to... It was when I was young enough to not remember much. I just kind of remember the playground and the other kids. But apparently one time we went camping in France. And then a couple more times in England, but we did not do it a lot, which is kind of sad because I grew up in a national park, so you'd think we'd be avid campers, but it's always the case, isn't it, where if you live somewhere, you kind of don't take advantage of it. You kind of just overlook it. Like my parents didn't have a dog. They don't go camping. They don't really go hiking either. They don't really take advantage of where they live, and it's kind of sad. My dad would take me on long walks, but I didn't see my dad super often. It was the first time, but we fled Scotland the second time because the rain was so bad. Yeah, that's the problem with camping in the UK. I think that's what ruins it. It's like there's some beautiful places here, but the weather is just so fucking awful that you can't. It's very hard to avoid it. You can't just have a nice dry time. Alright, okay, doodle commissions. Oh god, I'm getting so many. Let's see, what's the... We're the 2nd of the 3rd, 26. There we go. Thank you, Robin, I'm glad you like him. Hi, Mira! I just stopped by, but been following your work since I was a kid, and now I'm turning 20 soon. Oh my god. You've always been a huge inspiration towards my cat art. I'm so happy to see you still draw a lot. Oh, thank you. 20, man, I'm turning 30 this year, so you're exactly 10 years below me. How crazy is that? I hate whenever I think about it that I'm turning 30 this year. It kind of makes me want to throw up. Cool, Robin, I think I'm done with yours, so thank you so much. I will send him at the end. And let's see what we got next. So, our archivist is next. So let's see, we got Star Glow. What reference should I use? Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Oh, the hiccups are here now. Oh my! Alright. I have drawn this guy before. I have drawn this guy. I remember this guy. Boosh! Confident leader like aura, says the notes. If you had to recommend one place to visit over there to a person who lives in the States, like in the UK, it really depends on what you're into. If you're into nature, then the Scottish Highlands, Yorkshire Dales, Cotswolds are usually the bit everyone goes to because Cotswolds are most like stereotypical small English village type place with cobblestones and massively overpriced because everyone wants to live there. London, of course, if you're into cities, because London has a lot going on, has a lot of cool history, has a lot of cool museums, a lot of cool art. Quite a nice city too. I think London gets good praise from people who visit, and that makes me very happy. Could be worse, you could be turning 40. It's just gonna get worse every 10 years, isn't it? It's gonna... Every decade is like, oh god! Been following since the levitates me pin. Which one? I should do a new one of those, but to be honest, my last one, I feel like I'm no better than that. I think I kind of, that's it. That's it, that's where I plateaued. I still like the last one. Oh, I'm on brown. There we go. I was gonna do like lidded eyes for the confidence. Is that, or like determined eyes? I'll do the lidded maybe. My sister turns 40 next year and I turn 25. Whoa! That's cool though, you can like, she can like help you out a lot. Be like, tell me what's coming. You gotta warn me. I know, I miss 2016 too. I don't know if it's just us being nostalgic or if it's us, you know, being biased. But it really fucking slayed. It was really good. I really kind of, because it's been 10 years this year, I kind of want to redo some old stuff from that year, but I don't know when I'm ever gonna fit that in, so it's kind of like, because I want to reanimate some stuff, but that shit takes time. Hi Musho, sorry. First time seeing this channel, welcome. Aging is so horrifying, which is unfortunate because I find it so beautiful when other people age. Oh, it's a very sweet thing to say. It'll be the same with you, you know, like, it'll be nice when you age too, like, you know. It is nice to see people get older in a way, because it's like, especially, I always say this with pets, like it's, after I had rats, which utterly traumatized me, it's like, it's nice to see them get old, you know? It's nice that they got that far. Because, rats, they die like it's a hobby. Like, they die so easy, it's so awful. But, only one of my rats got old. I took damn good care of them. But, you know, they get illnesses like it's nothing. So, only one of them actually got old, and I was like, oh, it's actually, I get it now. It's nice to see them get old. Because not all of them get old, you know. And when I was like researching miso and stuff, all the bloody young cats you see that die, and it's like, people like, oh no, my cat got out and got hit by a car, and like, oh, my cat got heart failure at 5 years old, and you're just like, man, it's nice to see them get old. It means that didn't happen, right? Sorry, a bit of a bummer again. Sucks seeing your parents get old though. Blows. I'm watching your video since I was 12. I turned 24 this year. Whoa, that's like half your life ago. Just to freak you out. Oh, hi, Wafer Cake. Welcome back. Everyone coming in and saying you've been an inspiration since they were kids. I know, it's really, it confuses me every time. Because I'm like, I'm still a kid, and then I realize, oh. I guess not really. I still feel like a kid. You don't really stop. And my mum was always like that. She was like, I don't feel much different from when I was like 21. And I'm like, oh, you must feel a little different. And then you're like, no. I mean, I feel a little bit different in the sense that you still feel, you're still very much a kid at 21. I was still making stupid decisions and stuff. Still making them now, but you know, you get a little bit more sorted out. Now I know how to do my taxes, which is great. blessing. Who would have thought? I didn't know that at 21. I don't know what music this is. She does with thankfully really close, and she tells me her biggest regrets, but it's lovely to see someone that age being really similar to me removes the fear stigma of old. Yeah, that's a good point. It's nice, like, especially with your sister, because you've seen her grow up, you're like, she's not old. And then it's like, well, maybe 40 isn't so bad, you know. I've got lots of friends in animation who are maybe 5-6 years ahead of me, and I sort of like looking at them and being like, okay, everything's gonna be fine. They're doing fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, it's kind of ironic how the year I'm turning 30 is the year I sort of am at my least stable, like job-wise. But it could be much worse, so it's okay. But I'm having the most fun at the moment so far. I say this as if I've turned 30 yet, but like, you know, I think all of last year I couldn't stop thinking about how I was like, fuck, usually when you turn 30 you're like, oh, you know, you think about 30-year-olds like having a house, having kids, being married, being settled and all this stuff. And then as soon as you turn 30, it's like, well, I haven't got shit together at all. In fact, I lost a job and know even less about what I want to do, you know. It's really annoying. But whatever, I think everyone's just lying about what life has to be, right? Especially for our generations now. It's like, you're not gonna be having a house anymore at this age. You're not gonna be having a big family. We're rewriting the rules a little bit. It just ain't realistic. But at least we have fairly easy air travel. So we can get the hell out of here. I do think that, you know, it's like my parents couldn't travel, but I can. So I'm like, phew, thank God. Hang on, is there a... No, there's no pale chest. Okay. I can, like, feel how nasally I sound. Does that make sense? We're Pokemon aged! Yeah, Mira and I are the same age as Pokemon, so we get bragging rights on that. 1996, baby. I've actually forgotten if I'm 21 or 22. I would do that for ages. When I was around 27, I was so preemptively preparing for 28 that I thought I was 28, and then when I turned 28 I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, I've actually gotten younger because I thought I was already 28. You know, it was great. I think I'm doing that the same this year. I already kind of anticipate it. Oh, thank you, Wafer Cake. If it wasn't for health issues, I'd enjoy aging. Oh god, yeah, true. I'm sorry. Our bodies betray us. Should do a yellow background. Mira knows this, but I've been binging this like medical drama called The Pit. You've probably heard of it. I guess it's popular right now because lots of people have been mentioning it. But I mostly knew it from this artist I follow is like really into it. And I ran out of stuff to watch on YouTube, so I was like, alright, give this a shot. And I do like a medical drama. It's just, there's so much capability for story as drama, isn't there? It's like, oh no, this guy's gonna die, and oh, this is good. It's so easy. Yeah, health issues on the mind after that. Oh, stretch. Oh. I wouldn't compare your life to others though. Life is about self-exploration, choosing your own path. Remember, it's everyone's first time living. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just easy to compare to our parents, and also social media makes it easy to compare to other people, so it's much harder to avoid doing that these days. Okay, narrating archivist. I think that's done, so let me know if that's okay. But thank you so much. Lucy's here. Hi, Lucy. I'm drawing one of your characters this month. Oh! One of my patrons has a character you designed. Oh, no way. Is it this one? I have a feeling, because I know that you've drawn one of Robin's characters before. And I'm like, oh, Robin's getting so much cool art of them. I'm so happy. You just turned 28. Happy birthday. I think, did I say happy birthday to you? I hope I did. Usually try to, but 28, man. I remember when I was 28 as if it was that long ago. It's annoying as an adult where like the years kind of speed by, because you know, like when you're in study, each year is such a big deal, whereas here it's like 2 years ago, that was, I don't know what I was doing back then. Same shit, you know. I'm gonna head out, take care, and thank you for being a huge inspiration. Oh, thank you for coming! Yes, that one, I knew it! Oh, I hope they're not too hard to draw. There's a lot of spots, but spots are fun. Just going back on the chat a little bit. I think I need my glasses on. Oh shit, where are my glasses? I think they're in the other room, annoyingly. I think my eyes are getting worse because now, like, text on the screen gets a little bit, like, sparkly. You know what I mean? I'm getting so old! Oh my god, I'm getting so old. Let's put these ones on instead. I have multiple pairs of glasses at my desk because I have, like, blue light ones and I have, like, my everyday ones. Oh, there we go, I can see so much better. How about that? Just catching up on chat. Turning 30 actually felt good when I freed the expectations of other people. I don't have a house or kids, but I have a business, partner, and cats I love. Yeah, exactly. And more time to indulge in hobbies. Yeah, I'm trying to see it that way too. Like, because we luckily can travel, we want to have an excuse to go somewhere else this year. Although it feels like we've done all of our big milestones. Like, I took a bit of a early early midlife crisis / quarter life crisis trip when I went to Zambia, and last year we went to Japan, so I've been overdoing it every year, and I'm like, oh, it's 30, we should do something nice this year, and I'm like, we've already kind of been splashing out a little bit, you know. I don't really know what to do. There's so many ideas. We don't really want to be here because then there's then you feel like you have to throw a party, and we're not really party people. But we don't want to do nothing, you know? I don't want it to be underwhelming. But, you know, it's also nice to just not make a big deal out of it, right? But it's just a nice excuse to do something nice. Maybe we'll just buy something really cool. I don't know. Anyway, next is Winter Wings, and that's the last person who's paid, so send 2 more invoices. We've got LGHO is next. And that's for an anthro. Let's check the link. Oh, they're cool. They're like a plant creature. Sick. Okay. Cool. And that is sent. Thank you very much. And then the next one that's randomly picked, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of 5, number 3. 1, 2, 3, that's Nemaru is next. Then we wants a full body. Oh. So I don't know if you want them biped, because I might have to charge you a little bit more just for an anthro, if that's okay. I see them standing with clothes. Let's put a new invoice out. So let's do. Anthro. And off it goes. Okay. Okay, next we'll draw winter wings. Kitten. Winter wings has a kitty. Is this just lighting, or is the other eye like darker like that? Just so I draw it right. Oh, hi Pip! No worries, you don't have to do anything mod-like, don't worry about it. It's early days as well, so it's like, the freaks haven't showed up yet. They usually show up at like 10 PM. 9 PM, 10 PM. I love to commission, unfortunately all my OCs are humanoid. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I suck at humans. Oh, thank you, Archivist. It's good to travel when we're young before our age catches up to us. Yeah, you're right. I keep thinking that too. I'm like... I've got like savings that's meant to be house money, but I'm like... I feel like I want to be less strict about it, because I'm very strict about saving. I want to be less strict and just like enjoy being young a little bit, which is why I'm kind of going on these trips. And I very almost chickened out of the Iceland one. But then I was like, no, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Like, I wanted little adventures like this, you know, not huge commitment, just like 3 days. Sure, it's an expense, but like in a couple years' time, you're really gonna miss that weekend of just sitting around doing nothing versus visiting a new place, you know? Because I always thought like, oh, with the freedom of self-employment, it would be nice to travel more, and then I get the opportunity and I'm like, no, I don't want to spend money, no. It's such a curse, isn't it? It's like I must save money for that thing I want to do, and then that thing you want to do props up, and it's like, no, I must save money for that thing I want to do. So I'm really quite strict with my what I save. I follow a few, I like to hurt myself and follow a few like subreddits that are about like personal finance and stuff, which is really boring and horrible, and so many people on Reddit are rich fucks who work in finance or whatever, and it's depressing. But so many people absolutely struggle on much more money than me, so I'm like, maybe I'm doing alright, you know, if I'm this frugal and I'm quite comfortable, then I'm happy with that, you know. I keep things chill. It helps when you don't have that lifestyle creep, right? Like, as soon as people earn big salaries, they get bigger houses, they get bigger cars, they get bigger families, and then they have to earn so much to upkeep with all this stuff, and I haven't got to that level, obviously, so it's kind of nice to have low expectations. But still be happy, you know. There's not a lot I feel like I'm missing right now, aside from a house, but I mean that's unrealistic for most of us right now. Oh, hiccup. Hopper's got 98% on Rotten Tomatoes? Holy shit. Oh, I'm excited for that. She's half blind. Okay, amazing. Thank you, Winter Wings. Just so I do it properly. Hello Finch, I've never seen your streams, at least been to your streams. Hello! I try to do these once a week, usually on Sundays, but doing Monday this week. I've had a lot more Mondays than Sundays recently, just because, to be honest, it's nice to have the weekends. I don't like this back, let's try this again. Make her a bit more elegant. I've got 3 more for you to draw eventually when I get picked for the next commission. Oh, sick! Thank you. I haven't opened up my YCHs for this month yet, so it's whenever it's a brand new month, I'm always really like sweating, because I'm like, oh, okay, let's see if I do well this month. You know, it's always kind of stressful. So whenever the commission streams do well, it puts me at ease quite a lot. So I'm like, okay, well, at least the commission stream's okay. If I really needed to, I could double down on those a little bit and just hope that people don't get exhausted by them. Let's give her a fluffier neck. But yeah, I haven't opened YCHs yet, and my last batch, the first week did great, the second week, not so much. So I'm kind of hoping people just fatigued by that design, and a new one will be good. But you never know, and it leaves me so stressed every month. I'm like, or every week even when I open them up, I'm like, will this one be okay? We don't know. I saw some people take commissions up front at the beginning of the month and work them over the month, and I'd love to do that because that means you only have to stress about gathering enough once a month instead of every week. But I worry that because you're being less annoying and in people's faces less, you'll get less that way, but dunno. Oh, no worries, Nomura, thank you. There's no huge rush because I send them a little bit in advance, so oh, you got a little bit of time. Yeah, I was gonna save money this week, then my best friend asked me if I wanted to go on a road trip. Hell yeah! That's so worth it. I love road trips. Probably because I can't drive. That's why that's why I like them. Okay, let me know if I get these eyes right, because I don't want to get it wrong. Is it just a kind of... Oh no, I'm yawning already, I'm sorry. Is it just a kind of darker eye, like this? Let me know if it's something different. The real freelancer struggle. Yeah, exactly. I'm new to it. I have freelanced before, but it was for a studio on a 1-year contract, so it was yes and no. You know, it wasn't a month-by-month freelance basis. It was a contracted. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, yearly one, so it wasn't too bad. This time's much different, but I'm at least glad that I got the actual, like a gentle freelance experience on a long-term contract, because then I could like iron out how to do that whilst not having to stress about every single month, you know? Like, I was able to learn about how to file my own taxes and be sort of financially hygienic and spreadsheets and whatever. So I'm glad that I got like a nice gentle taste of that before this, because that's made this a lot less scary and new. Hello, is that Japanese? I'd love to commission a doodle someday, but my budget is not that big for a Brazilian artist. Yeah, don't worry, I get it. Pounds, British pounds are a pain in the neck because they're so heavy that I feel bad charging in pounds, but to be honest, if I was charging anything else, I feel like I'd be having to fluctuate them all the time. Like a lot of people just go by oh, I'm sorry, USD as a base, even if they're not American. And with how the USD is going right now, with how all currencies go right now, it's flying all over the place, so I feel like it's hard to get consistent income. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't... Hang on, I can use translate. I hope... Good evening. Okay. It's konbanwa, right? I think. Or is that good morning? I can't remember. I learned very basic Japanese for Japan, but of course I was a tourist. I don't know why I wondered this, but how would an ant look like in your style? Oh, I've never drawn an ant. But I imagine big old eyes and little pincers. Oh gosh, sorry. It's funny, my prices are in dollars, but someone once commissioned me and paid euros. I pointed out that they didn't mind despite euro being above the dollar. Oh, that's nice of them. A little tip. Little tip for you. I hope this is looking okay, by the way, Winter Wings. What is this laughing in this music? With PayPal, it like auto converts, so I don't have to worry too much. Sorry, I think I'm yawning because I haven't spoken this much since like Tuesday last week, because I've been like in isolation from being sick. I've like barely spoken to anyone. That's not healthy, is it? That's not healthy. Do I see Crunchy Crow in the spreadsheet? Did Crunchy Crow send in a commission? I haven't spoken to you in ages. Hello. I think that's Winter Wings done, so let's check if the invoices have come in. This laughing is interesting. Hi Crunchy, holy shit! It's nice to see you. I'm on the grind, I'm on the commission grind now, as you can see. Busted! You gave yourself away immediately. Blue or pinkish backdrop? Yeah, sure. No problem. Should do a pinkish, so do like let's try to do a pink sort of similar to her yellow, but that's probably a bit too close. This kind of corally pink, or do you want more of like a baby pink? Oh, that's like a hot pink. Like a corally pink, like a salmony pink, or like a baby pink. Just while I check the invoice has been paid. Oh my god, I just keep yawning, I'm so sorry. I'm much better than I was a few days ago, where at like 6 PM I was like falling asleep. I was like conked the hell out. Everyone's paid, amazing, thank you guys. Let's mark you as green and then you as blue. You're at work, animating, oh my god. How's that going? It's been a while since I did that. Oh my god, Lord help. I could just keep yawning, I guess. Coral is nice. Okay, cool. We'll do coral. Coral! I was animating for work up till last year, and then I did not get my contract renewed, and I've been in soup ever since. I've been drifting in soup, like many of us. Been trying to want to track commissions, but PayPal is my swarm nemesis. It's definitely a finicky one. I've been wanting to move away from it, but to be honest, it's with international payments, it's so tricky. You could maybe look into Wise if PayPal's really shit in your country. I use Wise for like big international payments, like if I'm working for a studio or something outside of the UK, I used to use Wise. So that might be good for you, but it depends. Problem with if you're getting paid by Americans is that they can't, like, that bank transfer system is so bad that it really overcomplicates things, and it's really annoying. Like when I was getting paid by an American studio, I had to really iron out whether, like, how it was being sent so we don't get a fat fee just for sending a bank transfer. It's really crazy. Okay, anyway, we're drawing this guy next. Who's like a really cool plant creature. Look at this guy. They're a lizardy guy based off the lush cave biome in Minecraft. They're a bit up to themselves, but a silly guy at heart. Oh, sick. Cool. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Working on another how to be cool. How to be cool animation. Is this one of your projects, or is this something you work on, like as a contractor? I love rigging. I've been trying to pick up another rigging job, but they seem to, as soon as I learned that I loved rigging, all the rigging jobs seemed to disappear. How about that? They knew. They were like, ugh, no. Keep her away. Yeah, PayPal's weird like that. I try to, like, I keep my money in PayPal until I finish the commission because I don't want to, like, quote-unquote pay myself until I've done it, just in case they want a refund. But it does put me on edge when there's a bunch in there I haven't withdrawn because I've heard so many stories about PayPal freezing accounts for no good reason, really, so... Get cancelled because the site was glitching. Oof. Luckily I haven't had a problem yet, but I'm worried that I'll have to wait until I do, you know? Yeah, I'm British. I'll check out Wise because I've heard other good things about it. Yeah, Wise is pretty good. The only problem is that if you want to send invoices with it, you have to pay for a business account, which is really annoying. And I primarily use invoices because it's safe. And if you want people to pay you directly, they either also have to have Wise, which makes it very easy, or they have to pay you through a bank transfer, which is really tricky for Americans. So I was kind of like, oh, I would like to use this, but one option I'm priced out of, and the other one I'm like... I forget if I do lidded eyes like this, or like this. Do it like this for now. Christ, why do they keep having issues? Were they old enough? I don't know where these issues come from, it's crazy. Oh, to be they really don't like you having multiple accounts because it looks like terrible on your credit or something, so maybe that had something to do with it. I've been working up Pymate for 10 years? Holy shit. Oh, you lucky thing. Oh my god, so you've had steady employment for 10 years. That's crazy. As an animator, that's mad. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm so glad. Sometimes working for YouTubers is really good. Until they decide they don't want to do it anymore and don't want anyone, which is what happened to some of my friends recently. Hang on, you said he's a lizardy guy. Okay. But when they're really nice and they pay good, it's like jackpot because they actually treat you nicely. Unlike, you know, a network that's a huge, huge business. Oh, let me know if he's ever hiring. Kidding. Kidding, but not. But I am. But I'm not. But I am. You know. I'm mostly just doing commissions at the moment, which is actually doing pretty good. So I'm quite pleased. It's just scary not knowing when that's gonna stop, you know? And hoping that it continues to be good. Oh, the boss on the horns is really cool. I might have to do that in colour later. Just to save a bit of time. How much for a business account? I think it's £40 up front. I remember it being something silly. If it was like 15, I'd be like, okay. But 40? I mean, if you're going to be using it a lot, that's, you know, small part of the business expense. But if you don't know if you like it yet, it's like, Christ. It's like almost 50 quid on something I don't even... I want to use a free trial or something, you know. Considering PayPal does that shit for free, it's kind of tricky to compare it. I know PayPal has fees, but this still has fees, just not as big. But also, just people know PayPal and they're at peace with it. You know, they're friendly about it. They understand it. Whereas if I send them like a Wise link or invoice, they're like, this is scary now. You know, like I don't recognize this. Am I being scammed? So that was part of the benefit with PayPal as well, is that people recognize it, so they know that it's not something new and scary. So unfortunately the benefits outweigh the negatives at the moment, until they decide to fuck me up too, and then I guess then I'll be like, nah. This is nostalgic music. Is this Harvest Moon? This sounds very Harvest Moony. Oh, the ears are really cool. I just noticed the ears. My channel looks dead because I don't animate for myself anymore, really. Well, nobody does in work though, do they, I guess? Mine's pretty dead. I did some sketchbook tours, which I quite liked, but you know, they don't perform very well, so it's mostly just for me. I would love to animate again, but there's just no energy or strength to do it, is there? Like, that's just kind of normal working stuff. It's grim. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's nice to come across other old Warrior Cats kids and you're like, hey, what's up? Okay, this like mossy body. I hope you don't mind this is gonna be simplified a whole bunch. Tips into getting into small animation teams. Have good shit. That's kind of the only tip I know about. Make friends, know people, have good shit. Because there's no secret sauce. Oh, can never fit that throws into this square. Squeeze them in. So these, like, I've seen the little hooves. Are these like ungulate type legs? That brush is too big now. Now we're getting, was it Farron Woods? This music from Twilight Princess. Very recently watched a speed run on Twilight Princess. It's fresh in my mind at the moment. Absolutely slapped. I miss that feeling of playing a new Zelda like that. I need a new Zelda again. Ah, withdrawals. Ah. Curve this back a bit more. Deer like legs, cool. Your friend designed them? Oh, that's so nice. It's a really cool design. I'll do little cloven hooves then if they're deer. Let's try that again. They're a little creature. Oh, they've got like octopus. Like what, suckers? That's really cool. I used to draw a lot of Splatoon, so I've drawn many of these. Boosh. Preparing a little PMV map thing to get something going in my channel. It's been like a year. Oh, good luck. That'll be really cool. I'd love to do more stuff like that again. It just takes so much time and energy, doesn't it? You've been replaying Twilight Princess with your roomie. It's fun because she's never played before. Oh, that's the best feeling when you're like going through a favorite game of yours with someone for the first time. And you're like watching their reaction. It's like, oh. I think that's why I like watching Let's Plays so much. It's like, yes. Discover that thing. Enjoy. Have fun. I miss watching like my housemates and stuff play games. I used to watch my brother play games a lot when I was growing up. My partner and I play a lot of games, but not together. Like we'll be playing at like our PCs and stuff, so there's not really much opportunity to watch each other, which is kind of sad. But I'd love for him to, like, whenever he has a game up on the TV, I always try to watch because it's just so nice and cozy. But yeah, I wish he'd play like story games on the TV or something, but kind of just want to get stuck into our own thing, I suppose. I like sending Koroks into lower Earth orbit and get dislocated. Such a charmer. You have food! Woohoo! I had instant ramen just before the stream because I was really feeling soup. You know, you just really want soup. Just really wanted soup. Hey, Animal Crossing. Hang on a minute. I didn't really draw a neck, did I? What is this? Oh, that was the edge of the moss, of course. Sorry for any concentration, sort of lack of speech, by the way. Oops. Can we select this? Yes. I've submitted 2, but I don't know if that's allowed. Yeah, that's fine. You just might not get picked at the same time, you know, to give other people a chance. I'll probably randomize you later. Oh, thank you, Winter Wings. I had a ROM on my PC and hooked up to our TV. I was the one playing it though, because I wanted to play it for the plot. Oh. Oh, I want to watch it. Ugh. Oh, sorry, just creaking my bones. Why have I got Discord messages? I always get Discord messages at, during a stream. What is this? Just checking something real quick. Oh my god. Okay. You played Vision Explorers too? I recently just... Oh my god, tripping over words. I recently just replayed Explorers 2. I was replaying Explorers of Sky and I got so into it, but I finished it really quick. I remember the game being so much longer. I think because it was so much harder as a kid, I guess. But I was like, hey, I remember this being way longer and harder. Which is kind of funny, but I've been trying to progress in the post game now, but I completely fucking forget how you even progress in the post game, so I had to look some things up. And you have to like talk to people around the town to get like tips. And I was like, oh my god, I don't remember this at all. I guess when I was a kid I would just go around talking to everyone, whereas as an adult I can't bother to do that, so I just probably miss loads of stuff. But I'm sad that you can't evolve until like you've can't basically finish the post game. I'm like, oh man, what was the point then? Because then you finished it and you're not really gonna play anymore. I want to be a Grovile, man. Grovile's sick as hell. Oh, oops, I've prematurely coloured in those hooves. Let's do this. Yeah, lame, but whatever. I don't think I'd evolve my partner because he's a pet plup, and Prinplup is really boring. Some friends of mine, Mira, if she's still here, we were doing tier lists of the Pokemon starters this morning. Like, first thing I do when I wake up, check my phone, and they're posting tier lists. So, like, half groggy, half asleep, posting mine. And it's kind of disappointing how many of the starters turn out. Like, I like a lot of the first Evos, I think, because they always design them to be really cute. And then middle Evos are usually kind of awkward, but they're like the weird in-between stage, so I'll forgive them. But a lot of the final Evos are really lame. Like, we all know about how annoying it is that they keep turning cute animals into men. You know, like, Incineroar. And it's like, can I just have like a cool tiger? Can I just have like a sick tiger cat animal who's like fiery? Why do they have to be a man? Why do they have to be a big, like a huge human, beefy person? There's so many of them turned out like that, and it's really annoying. It's like, give me like a sick tiger creature. Like, damn. Ain't that hard to design cool animals, right? Oh, this song's the playlist just changed, and this song is playing again. When people do like seasonal music, they're like, Stardew Valley, let's go! And I can't blame them, because that was exactly where my mind went as well when I wanted like spring music. I appear. Hello, PG, sorry. Explore the sky. I'm still stuck on that desert cave, my original 10-year-old save. Holy shit! The desert one? Is that post story? There's like a desert to get to like one of the jellyfish, right? Not jellyfish, but like, is it Mesprit? Get to Mesprit? Yeah, I was so annoyed about Sprigatito. I was like, oh. I mean, their evos are like fine, but still, it's like, oh my god, it happens every time. Hi Finch, may I ask a question if you don't mind? Yeah, shoot, go for it. I hope this is looking okay, by the way. Sorry I simplified it a ton. I'm not great at anthros, and they take me a long time. Let's do maybe a nice pale green background. Okay, so this is for LGHO. Thank you very much. Let me know if anything needs changing, even later on when I email it out. If I need to fix anything, that's all good. Next we have this creature, this guy. He looks like, he's not, but he reminds me of the, is it Argonians from Skyrim? I will have to simplify these clothes a bit, but I do love the just enormous fucking buckle on the chest. I don't get the hate for Bipedalmon, you've got 1,000 other Pokemon to choose from. Yeah, I guess it's like a lot of the starters turn out to be bipedal, and we just kind of want like a really cool tiger or a cool dinosaur or something. And they become really humanoid, and I think a lot of people that I know, at least, we love our animals and we kind of just want them to stay animals, but you know, I'm not like butthurt over it. It's just kind of annoying. Like, I don't want to be throwing an adult woman out of Pokeball, you know? Like a huge beefy man. It's like when they start to become humanoid, it's like, is this allowed? Like should I be catching this man in this ball and then, I don't know, riding on his shoulders everywhere and making him fight stuff? Is that what it's like to have a husband? I don't know. It's like a sandy cave. I think the main story is I don't remember finishing it. Oh man, that's like only halfway. You didn't get to the good shit either. You didn't get to like the future. It was a good story. This is Conch. She's a sweet kobold. Oh cool, thank you. A kobold. Oh, Miso's dreaming. Miso's twitching like crazy. Yeah, I want Pombon to just be a big fucking like fluffy lion dog thing. I know, I really like the single bark. I kept going back to that too. I was just like, trying to go to college in a few months. My question is, did you go to college? And if so, do you have any advice, recommendations? I did a British college. I'm assuming you mean university. Well, in England we call it university. College is like almost like high school. But I did go. It was a while ago now, but I kind of got an easy way in because I took a foundation course, which kind of granted me an easy way in. But it's just show your best work, be yourself, and be nice and friendly and approachable and interesting and, you know, all the easy stuff. Easy, quote unquote. Not easy stuff. I'm joking. But, you know, there's not really any advice I can give. It's just sort of be nice. Be nice, make friends. Be involved. Do extracurriculars. Take advantage of the stuff there. I don't know what music this is from, but I like it. I think these are horns? I love these ears. Oh shit, wait, this is the last person who's been paid, who's paid, so I need to send 2 more invoices actually real quick. Let's do that real quick before I forget and get stuck. Let's just mark you as blue, and let's mark you as this. Next one in order is Rye Rogers. Who has a warning page and White Dog, okay. Toy House requires a bit of puzzling sometimes. Let's send 2 more invoices. Pyroar and Aurorus, but they're not starters, are they? And Pyroar isn't very good, and Aurorus is very hard to find. We're talking about starters, mate. I'm not complaining about Baneri because I never have to use Baneri. Is it Baneri? That's like the bunny it turns into like a hot chick, right? That would be egregious as a starter. Let me just throw my busty hot woman with ass out of my Pokeball. Yes, has husband. Oh, you have husband! Congrats. Is Clip Studio worth it, easy to use? I like it. I think it has a free trial if you want to try it out. Oh, that's okay, Mishuyo, but if you don't have money, I can't take it, I'm afraid. I'm afraid these cost, but thank you for sending one in. I appreciate you being here anyway. What was I doing? I was sending an invoice. Oh, thank you, Rye Rogers, for the $5. You don't have to send money here, don't worry, I'm gonna send an invoice. It's really nice of you. full body. There we go. Mark you as orange, and then the next one randomly picked is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of 8, number 8. So that's computer dog. Computer dog. So send computer dog a. Oh my god, literally a computer dog. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. It's like an MS Paint dog. Oh, that's sick as hell. Oh my god. Go wild with it. Cool. Okay, let's send you an invoice too. Oh yeah, Fui Coco worked out, but the designs aren't good. Will you let us complain? Will you let us have animals in our animal game? Do you want them to all be human men Pokemon? God damn. Mira, don't look at the word Fuecoco. You need to be at peace. Mira hates Fuecoco. And all who precede him. What is this, a full body? I like how you could only give one example as well. I mean, there's plenty of examples, but like, it's kind of like a meme at this point that people just don't want them to be like anthro anymore. And it's like, give us a sick, cool animal. There are so many sick, cool animals that you can design. Don't give us another magician cat, please. No, the magician cat was fine. Computer dog wants a full body. I keep getting distracted. Boosh, there it goes. It's so ugly. Like all the early starters, for example, they were all fine. Blaziken was pretty humanoid-like, but I think that works for him because he's a bird and he's like martial arts. He's like fighting. We've had very few fighting starters. It's just like what, Blaziken and Infernape? And I'm an Infernape truther. Everyone I know absolutely hates the Chimchar line, but I quite like the Chimchar line. It's not my favorite, but I think they're cute. I think they're nice. I think people just really don't like monkeys. The mouth of the final Evo of Croc's at 1 or 2 pixels, or was it like really crunchy in game? I actually never saw him ever. He was kind of, I don't know, he had like a weird dome head. I don't know what was going on with him. It wasn't very impressive. But they haven't really had. Their last crocodile was for alligator, and that was another buff man. So it's like, okay, they tried. I see what you mean. It's like, we're very hard to please, right? We're hard to please people. I do like Florigato. I do like Florigato. I'm not against all of them, but I just want some cool animals. What battlefield have I stumbled into? Oh, we're talking about Pokemon, that's why. Oh, thank you, Rai Rogers. That's nice of you. Okay, let me bring up my thing again. I'm getting lost. There we go. Okay. Oshawott does go bipedal quad. Yeah, he does. They don't not exist. But so many of the starters are terrible. Terrible final evos. You can't look at an Incineroar and take that seriously, right? Incineroar and Feraligatr are like arm wrestling in the gym. Changing rooms. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Brout's gonna go. I'm kind of like, I really like the starters, but they feel kind of reminiscent to what we've already had. So I'm like, getting like Decidueye was so good for Rowlet. Decidueye is the fucking peaks. And like, yeah, it's another humanoid, but it does work, right? Bird Archer, sick as hell. I think it's because it's not like a muscular, really human looking creature. Like, oh my god, is it Buzzwole? That fucking, like, fly? That's really beefy. This is fur around the neck, right? I think this is fur. Oh, I never watched the anime. I mean, I watched bits of it, but very little of it when I was young. So I don't even know the anime. I just know after Sun and Moon, I really liked the style. I enjoyed the new style. I know it was kind of controversial at the time, but oh, what is this pole actually that she's carrying? I was gonna draw her carrying this pole, but I don't actually know what it is. Is this like RuneScape music? Oh, the duck is, yeah, the duck is weird. Why is the ass that big? Why is the ass and thighs that big? My least favorite starter is absolutely Incineroar. I've never been more disappointed in my life. I just remember when he was revealed and people were like, what the fuck? Like, all of us like cat people were like jaw dropped. We were like, what happened? So funny. What did you do to him? He was my little boy. Decidueye fucking slapped though, so I forgive Sun and Moon. Big buckle. Big buckle. A water ghost would be nice. I was trying to find, like, we were doing like lists, we're doing like teams of like what teams we would have if we were gym leaders. So I think I'd be flying, because I usually have a lot of flying types because I really love the birds. And I was looking at flying types, and there aren't actually really many water flying. There's Gyarados. And I think that's it, and there's not many grass flying either, and you'd think grass flying would be quite common, but I guess it's too kind of basic. So you don't really get any grass flying. But yeah, I was like looking for a grass or a water one, because I had like flying fire and flying rock and flying electric, but I was like, oh, there's actually like no... I think there was like one flying grass and it was like a legendary or something, and then another one who I've completely forgotten about, but obviously the stats probably weren't great, so... Does this guy have a tail? Is this the tail? Is there like a little short tail like this? Yeah, Torracast was really sick. Torracast was great. And like the little bell on his collar being fire. Yeah, there is a flying electric. I'm talking about flying grass or flying water. Flying electric, there's what, Emolga, who's cute, but his stats aren't great. And then what was that new one? I did put him on my team. What's his fucking name? Wattrel? Killer Wattrel? He's cool. And he's really fast. I'm a fan of Killer Wattrel. I was like, I think of one flying water, and that's Gyarados, and then the flying grass was, I don't know, Shaman? Or something? Not many flying bugs either, I think because they choose cooler types than like poison or something, but like there was a flying, I keep wanting to call him Yamaha, you know, like the brand, you know, the dragonfly? He's quite handy to have. I thought Flygon would be a flying bug, but no, he's what, flying dragon? No, ground dragon. No, ground dragon's a really cool type. I really like ground types. I don't know why. I find ground really handy to have. It just seems to be so strong, and like they can learn earthquake and shit. It's like really cool. I usually always have a ground type. I think that's sick as hell. I really liked out of Sword and Shield. I always forget his name. Oh, Runerigus? Runerigus is like a ghost ground. Oh my god, the design is so clever. It is so sick. It's like, oh my god, who came up with this? I'll give him a kiss on the head. Like, the fact that it's like a dragon rune that came alive, it's like, oh my god, that's so cool. It makes me want to replay Sword and Shield. I quite liked a lot of the Pokemon from there, actually. I can hear my voice going funny. Brouch might be a sumo wrestler? Oh no. I wouldn't be mad, but you know, I'm sure it's a cool idea, but I'd be like, oh. Finch, have you seen the whole other worlds people make for these critters called Fakemon? No, I haven't. We got Wingull. Oh yeah, the seagull, like the ocean seagull Pokemon, but they're not. Their stats aren't great, are they? They're just kind of side types. You know, they're the ones that you come across and you run away from because they're so annoying. Bye, Peach Bunny. I'm aware birds are bipedal. Whoa. What if a bird went quadruped? What if we have a griffin? That'd be sick as hell. Should have had a griffin in Sword and Shield. Hang on, let's do these arm things. Is this not black? There we go. A ghost type reptile Pokemon that is themed around a reptile's shed. Oh! That'd be sick. They have similar to that with what Shedinja, and it's just the coolest idea for Pokemon ever. Like what? It has like 1 HP, right? It's got tiny HP, but it has a cool ability that I can't remember right now, but I remember being annoyed because like I think in what Mystery Dungeon I'd be using my big moves on him because I'm scared of him, and I'm realizing I could have just tapped him and he would have died. But I think they have a lot of like you know, defensive moves and like stats changing moves, so they protect their 1 HP. That's what I'm saying, like animal Pokemon like this, there's so many cool fucking animals to base your shit on. Right? The possibilities! We all want you, Crunchy. I was wondering why Crunchy was smiling, and I'm like, oh, is it because we mentioned griffins? Griffins are sick. I need more griffins in my life. There have been so many cool birds that I want to make griffins out of, but I just never draw. Oh, I should put this belt here. I was drawing loads of stickers this weekend while I was sick, because I was like, when I got back from Iceland, I was like, I'll chill out with the commissions this week, because I've done pretty well this week. I'll allow myself to just focus on like merch stuff. And then I got sick, so I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just continue working on merch stuff, except have no fun doing it because I'm sick and I can't go outside. But it meant I got them all done, which is great. But now I have to find room to do the other things. You know, the stuff that, like the fun stuff, or like, I want to do more proper illustrations, like actual stuff that I could use as prints, or just stuff. I want to play around with style a bit more, because I've kind of gone off the brushes I've been using for a long time. And I want to, there's this new brush that I've got that I really want to play with, and there's these artists I like that have a really cool style that I want to be inspired by, you know, not copy obviously, but sort of see how it goes, like, and like be inspired by it. And I just haven't done that. I think I'd get a lot more done if I still liked using my iPad, but I've really gone off of my iPad and I'm sad about it because I want to just sit in front of the TV and draw. But I'm like, oh, I just really don't want to use the iPad. I don't know why. I think I feel like when I'm drawing like that, I'm like, well, I may as well be using my sketchbook, because my sketchbook like feels tactile and fun and more like I'm playing, whereas my iPad feels like work. So I think I just end up using my sketchbook, but then I can't really do finished stuff with my sketchbook. Maple's here, hello! Yeah, bird Pokemon should be quad too, yeah. Never seen this much hate for two-leg Pokemon. Oh, you're in different... You're not in our circles, are you, PG? You're like not... Are you new here? It's not that I hate them, I just don't want human Pokemon, because it's weird. They're like fighting animals. It's like having a pet human. This ain't the 1800s. We don't want pet humans anymore. Me and my pet beef man cat, who I take to fight other big beefy man cats. How do you approach pet memorial portraits, like on stream doodle but the animal's passed? Oh, it's totally fine. I've done that before. Half a Shrike, that's okay. In fact, I opened the stream saying that my cat had passed away. So, like, don't worry about it. God, I love having a pet man. Maple knows. Who have I got? No, I'm not done yet. What am I doing? I wanted to look and see if the person who ordered this has written anything. Because I'm gonna write my little... Hang on, PSA. So here's my little PSA is to @ me if you sending me notes, because, you know, as I'm drawing and the chat's going by, I miss a lot of stuff. So I hope I've done this tail right. And all this other stuff. Oh, this stupid brush always changes colors. This music sounds familiar, but I don't know why. The crunch keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry. The tick 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 tick. A little white under the tail. Yeah, sure. Like, this kind of white? Like the rest of the body? Let me know if you want a different kind of background. I kind of usually match the eyes. Maybe we'll make it a little... There we go. A little bit less oatmeal-y. Cool, okay, nice. Thank you. Oh, no, I did that wrong. It's the next person. Thank you for sending them. Sorry if I had to simplify them a bunch. I usually don't do clothes because they take quite a while. We can simplify the clothes down a tad. Okay, let's check and see if the next two people have paid. Where's my phone? There it is. If you were a Pokemon, what would you be based off of and what type would you be? That's a really good question. I mean, I've actually made... There were like things back in the day of like, oh, draw your Sona as a Pokemon. And those were loads of fun. So, you know, I was kind of basic and I just chose a cat, my Sona. Oh, here's one, and I remember doing another one as well. So she was just like a water cat thing, but this was kind of, you know, the middle one was just her. This was kind of a boring one. I quite liked my next one that I did. Wherever it was. It was like way later in time. I miss when, like, the art community on Twitter was a bit more... Maybe I'm just old and out of it now, but like we would do like challenges like this all the time. This was the other one. I really liked this one. I thought this one was cute. Little blobby water cat type thing. I don't like fairy types though, so I don't know why I picked fairy, but I guess she's little. She's little. I remember that. I know, right? We just back then we were like, let's just change it up a little bit. I've lost it already. I like the scarf. I made her water flying. There you go, we need more water flying. She was like a flying cat, I guess. But yeah, she was just kind of the same except a bit fluffier and she had like a long scarf. But we should try this again. Everyone, do one of these right now. I still occasionally see a trend take off. Aww. I'm not really in a community anymore. I think that's why. Like, I sort of see little bits from the Warriors community, but I'm not in it anymore, so, sometimes I see the Instagram ones, but because, I used to be in, like, very animal-based, communities. I think I was more used to those, whereas the Instagram ones are more for actual, like, adults who are illustrators. You know? On it. Okay, go. Go, go. Not being in a community does suck. Sylveon supremacy. I think the scarves on Sylveon are really, clever. I know we joke about them being flesh scarves, but I think that's fun. I like that. My favorite is Leafeon though, but that's just because I like plants. I think that's too easy, innit? Jolteon too. I like Jolteon. He's like a zappy little terrier. Why am I getting added? Hello? Can you draw me, please? I do commissions in this. If you add yourself to a form in the description below, then sure. I don't draw people though, so if you're an animal, that's cool. I need to get better at drawing people. Okay, Ray Rogers has paid, so let's get on with them. So this is, I think, the white dog. Oh, you won't mess up, don't worry. If you need me to change stuff, I can always change it. The form goes straight to a spreadsheet that I can edit, so I can always change stuff if you want. White dog. Boosh. 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 I'm in the convention artist community a little bit. Everyone's in different fandoms. Yeah, it's tricky when everyone's spread out in different fandoms, but at least you can all relate to your job, I suppose, right? Like, I haven't been able to get super close to people like that yet. I need a community. I'm just a lonely soul at the moment. Yeah, make your mascot cat guy a Pokemon design. Do it, let's go. I want to do that right now, but I'm busy. Oh my god, I just noticed the markings on the legs. Those are really cool. Okay, let's see what the notes say real quick. Artistic liberty, okay. Did these just get emailed to us? Yeah, at the end of the stream, I send an email with the Google Drive link, the folder they'll all be in. So don't worry, when the stream's over, you'll get them. It's just so I don't send them individually after they're all done, because it'll slow me down quite a bit. Maybe I should start my own trends. Fuck it. Draw your character as a dinosaur. Draw them in a snow globe. Draw them eating ice cream. Really crazy stuff. Whoa. I do like when I want to do another Meet the Artist. I think those are nice. And it's one of the few times I try to draw myself as a, you know, a human person. But I think, was it Mira and I, we were sharing ours recently, like from 10 years ago, and we were like, oh god. Oh god, I'm doing that thing where I copy the reference by mistake. There you go, cute little smile. Fluffy puppy. I don't know why YouTube randomly recommended this to me, but the vibe here is great, so I don't know. I am now tempted to submit a com. I feel like my Sona is a bit out there for this though. That's up to you. You don't have to, don't worry. Thanks for joining. I do mostly draw little silly little animals. But I've done other more complicated stuff. I don't know why YouTube bumps me either. I seem to get bumped each stream, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe because the chat's sort of nice and lively, which is nice. But at the end of each stream, or near the end, I'll get like an influx of like children who are like, draw Mr. Beast, draw Steve Minecraft, draw me eating cheese, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, ah. Oops. The cat that's twerking in the corner of the screen. Oh, my little guy bobbing up and down. She's hard at work. Why aren't you drawing Mr. Beast? Maybe I'm drawing Mr. Beast like all the time off stream and I just want a break, you know? Do I have to be drawing Mr. Beast all day? Everyone's just demanding I draw Mr. Beast all the time. It's like all everyone's talking about. I'm kidding, by the way. Can you imagine drawing that smile with the lidded eyes? All the little snake bites. Oh, little broken heart on her shoulder. What happened to you, honey? This appears on everyone's shoulder who's Litten evolved into Incineroar. Draw a beast with a tie, Mr. Beast. Oh, you're right. I'm not called Beast. I'm Mr. Beast. Actually, no. I'm just called Beast. Mr. Beast is my father. This spider is beautifully drawn. Respect for spider enjoyers. I do appreciate a spider, but I admit I'm a weakling, and I'm usually fine with them. If they get to a certain size, I start to freak out. Not freak out. I'm just like, oh, I'd rather not go near that. I'm basic. But I do appreciate spiders. It's kind of sad how we ended up, because like spiders and us share a common enemy a lot of the time, and yet we can't get along. You know, they hate flies, we hate flies. We hate mosquitoes, they eat mosquitoes, you know, stuff like that. I hope it's okay I made them happy. With this little broken heart shoulder, I'm like, oh. Oh no. Should we do a slate pink background? Can I send you a folder with like hundreds of ref pics, or would you prefer a select few? I'd say like a maximum of like 10? 5 would be good, I think. For pets, it's nice to get a bunch because you can sort of see them at all angles. But don't put too many because it's I sort of struggle to pick one. So maybe pick 5. I think 5's a good number. But yeah, you can definitely put more than one for sure. There's no limit really, but let's see. Ryan Rogers. I hope this is okay, Ryan Rogers. Let's see if the next person's paid. One incineroar evolution causes agony every 5 minutes around the world. As we've been talking, in the last 5 minutes, over 300 incineroars have evolved around the world. You can stop this cruelty by donating to this number. Pokémon mention. Oh, we've been talking Pokémon for like the last half an hour. You just missed it. We're getting really heated about Pokemon that are human men. She's a botanist, so being drawn by you makes her automatically happy. Oh, she's a botanist? Oh. She's a plant lover, I like her. Cool, computer dog's also paid. That's the last person who's paid up, so let's send another 2. So next in order is Nittle Brittle, who has like a star-themed cat. They're really cool. Okay, Nittle Brittle. You've only ever played one Pokemon game? Holy shit. Pip, that's the craziest thing you've ever said. Okay, it's a full body. Oh my god. I love for our neck fluff to be emphasized, otherwise happy kitty. Okay, cool. How does it feel to be safe, Pip, from all the faff that Pokemon brings? Hi, Pandemon. It was Heart Gold? Oh, that's the only game you ever need to play. That was a really good one. And I had like 2 games in one, that one. Violet and Fire Red. Well, those are 2 very opposite end ones, aren't they? I've been trying to replay Heart Gold in an emulator, but I keep forgetting it's there and then abandoning it. Okay, next second invoice, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of 8, we've got number 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's, oh, Rye Rogers again! Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 2 of the same. Oh, I see what you mean now, because you said that earlier, didn't you? That's fine. I'll just remove that one. Let's try that again. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Ruder, who has a cat with a syringe. Ooh. Okay. So let's send an invoice to Ruda. A blind cat that likes blood a bit too much. Okay, let's send you an invoice. That's what the note said, by the way. That's not what I said. So that's full body. I think I keep forgetting to remove the plus patron discount from the description. And I'm sorry about that if that has caused confusion. Hi, not Ruda. That's what everyone says. Yeah, Heart Gold is really good. Absolutely slamming. I think if they're like, oh, you're good, yeah. It's a lot of people's favorites. I think it had a banger story, it had banger legendaries, there's a banger map. There's also just a whole fucking new region after the Elite Four, so it's like 2 in 1. I found out, I watched a documentary recently about Satoru Iwata, and apparently it was his really good programming skills that allowed them to fit a whole second game into that game, because he saved so much space on it, and it was like, damn, what a king. But it's cool to know the story behind why that happened. Alright, how many have we done? Not including the patron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and it's 9 PM, so we're on track, which is cool. Computer dog is next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me know if payment did go through PayPal. PayPal's acting weird. Oh, let me have a look. Yeah, it went through. Little Brittle, don't worry about it. Oh, is this Mononoke? Oh shit, I didn't recognize it. Azuri Buri, people are sending commission requests through the form in the description. There's like a laydown of how it works in the description. Yeah, people are submitting things and they go into my little spreadsheet and then I do them after they've oh my god, sorry, after we've faffed around with invoices and stuff. Oh my god, I just realized their ears are cut. Oh, it's so clever. Mouse acts like a tail. We must pay fees. Oh, thank you, Ruda. Why I can't work for free? This is my job now, guys. This takes me 4 hours. 4 hours of my day. Could be doing anything else. I'm gonna do a fun pose for this one. Look at his cool rainbow hair. Are his eyes the little full screen button? This is such a banger design. Yeah, so if you, it's a commission, so you're paying to have a drawing, right? So artists, when they you generally like do art for money sometimes. No problem. Oh, thank you, Calamity Train. Take these Eddies, Choom. I have not played Cyberpunk, but I understood. I understood. Yeah, no worries. Lots of people are here just watching too. I only can really take 10 per stream, and I usually receive a few more than that, so I can't do everyone, but I do try. And I kind of refresh and start fresh next time so other people get a chance. It just kind of makes it nice and easy to keep on top of things. Kind of want these a bit bigger. Hang on, what does the note say? Go wild with it, okay. Peace. I think the second form I sent used the same ref link for the white dog. Am I able to send a different link in here? I thought it was a repeat of the other one, so I'm afraid I deleted it, but you can totally send one in again. Usually if I don't turn people down, but usually if you've already got one in the stream, it's nice to give other people a shot, but I ain't gonna turn you down if you do send another one in. But I'll be here every week if you want to come back as well. Oh, you hear the wee woo outside? I'm so good at blocking it out these days that I never really notice it. I live near a hospital, so I get a lot of wee woo. Good thing is my cat is completely like bomb-proof to outside noise. Problem is he is not bomb-proof to the outside in general. I've tried taking him outside and he's like, nah. And understandable because I live in a busy area, but it's kind of sad because I wanted to walk him because he's like so full of beans. I'm like, let me alleviate your beans. I want to be able to take you on walks, but he's like, nah. Why is this music so sad? I wish I could just play like my Spotify music, but the streams would just get absolutely massacred. I'm glad it looks that way, Pip, because I was like, I want them to look silly. I had a pose in my head of what I wanted to do, but it's completely left me, so now I can't remember. Nah. Hang on a minute, I just realised the middle squares are probably pupils, right? I don't know if they're supposed to be really accurate, window, like expand window buttons, or if I can move the pupils like that. Long old leg. I think I was doing a swoop because it's like, you know, you can get away with doing that, but because I do these like little tiny toe feet, it doesn't quite work. Okay, the tail comes out of the head. I go back to the days of Windows 98, back when you had like 1 hour of computer time a day. And he just like went on Club Penguin to the pizza parlor and just like hung out, and that was it. Sad music is the sorrow for all the aborted incineroars. Here we go. This playlist has a Pokémon on the thumbnail, so let's play this one. It's relevant. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be giving the game a miss yet. I think it looks really good. I'm excited for it, but I don't know yet if it'll convince me to get a Switch 2. You know, I'll look out for reviews when it comes out, I guess. I love Pokémon, but it's never it's never the game for me. I enjoy it, but it's not my holy grail game. Usually that's Animal Crossing or Zelda or Splatoon. Oops. Oh no, is this the wrong grey? It is. There we go. Easy. But it looks really good. I think it'll be exciting to see how games differ on the Switch too, Pokemon games. And I do really like a tropical setting. Being from like the shittiest, most depressing island in the world, it's nice to have escapism to somewhere tropical. Like I really enjoyed Sun and Moon for that reason. I think it like came out, did it come out just before Christmas or something? So it was like winter, and it was like, oh, that was very much needed during the cold months. Switch 2 is peak. Over generous granddad got one for your birthday? Holy shit. That's a lot of money. You'll have to see what happens with the Switch 2. I'm glad people are liking it, because like the Switch design was just too nice to get rid of, right? So they just did it again. I do wish they called it like Nintendo Snap or something though, just to differentiate it a little bit, but I ain't mad. But if they want it to go differently than the PS5, they're gonna have to start throwing more exclusives on it. Like high tier exclusives real fast. The PS5 confused me because it was like I was okay without it, and then the new Horizon game came out and I was really scared, and I was like, oh shit, this might make me want to get a PS5 because I love Horizon. And then it was like, oh no, you can also play it on PS4, and I was like, oh, well, I just won't get a PS5 then. So I didn't, and I've never had the need for one since. So it's like, what happened? I'm very glad they didn't make it a PS5 exclusives, but it was a terrible business decision. Ow, miso. I think people are getting just a bit sick of console prices, right? And then playing games on PC. Probably be a lot different when GTA comes out, I suppose. Xbox is starting to use AI in game production. I hope Microsoft shuts it down. Well, Microsoft loves AI. Unfortunately, they won't shut it down. I don't imagine. I heard that the Microsoft guy stepped down though, right? Xbox dude. I meant, sorry. Actually, it's just colour in the lines. I think I'm overdoing it. There we go. Miso's off my lap. He is awake. Which means he may be annoying soon. We'll have to see. Chief Annoyer. Oh my god, you should raise your prices, because I don't charge a lot for these. This is like less than the price of a burger in London. Don't forget I have I'm very fortunate to have a following to back up my prices a little bit. Kind of depends on what you can get away with, you know. Problem is, a lot of online artists sort of have their own sort of online economy and they forget how much art is actually worth in the real world. Because even 15 for original stuff is quite low. You buy like an original pencil drawing from an actual artist, it'll probably cost you 100 or more, if that. I think people have sort of a warped idea of what art is worth online sometimes, because we're so used to this community, right? It makes it hard to actually price stuff for professionals, because we're so used to the casual groups. Because I don't know how to price my stuff for professionals either. You know, like illustrators for books, they have to price their stuff at thousands, because you know that stuff's going to be sold en masse. And it's licensed and they sell the rights to it, and you know, etc, etc. I kind of want to do grey line art, but then I'd have to redo that again. Miso, don't drink my soup. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not stealing my soup. It's very bad for you. Very salty. Get out of here. If you try that again, you're such a little monkey. No. Good boy. Better not have had much of that. London Mackey's is expensive. It's not as expensive as 15 quid a burger, but it's definitely not like cheap fast food anymore. Like, I very, very rarely get McDonald's these days. We'll give it a try, half a strike, and if it does get buried, then you probably need to adjust your prices again, but you're always worth more. It's just whether or not people also apply that worth, you know, especially in a cost of living crisis. So it's not always, you know, it's not what you're worth as a person, it's just what people are willing to pay for it. Miso's not allowed soup. Miso's namesake is very bad for him. I had miso soup in a mug today, you know, like instant miso soup, like an animal, and he tried stealing that and I was like, whoa. You have to think about it in the sense of, like, if you're getting paid per hour, would it be, how far would it be from minimum wage? You can't have soup! Miso can't have soup, it's too salty! It's bad for his little kitten body. His little kitten body isn't, it's no good. No good for his little kitten body. Miso, can you get off the keyboard, please? Come on. If you want to be on the desk, you be on my lap, right? He wants to just sit right, like, on you. And it's like, no. I need my desk space. Pest cat. This is very fitting music for this animal. Computer dog, I mean, not miso. Computer dog. I hope this looks okay. Yeah, he's weird. He just wants food that's different, and because when I feed him his wet food, he's like had it before. So he's like, nah, this shit sucks. So I have to feed him on a rotation of different brands. For variety and for health or whatever, because people said that was a good idea. But I got him these big cans because he liked for a while, so I got the bigger ones so they you know, more meat for less money. But because you know I have to finish off the whole can, he'll have the same meat for a day, like a couple of days, and he gets bored of it real quick, and it's very annoying. Because it's like, just eat your food! So I usually have to like, I feed him a few treats next to the food, and then his appetite will be stimulated, and then he'll eat. Or I garnish it with grass, and then he'll eat, because he loves grass. Or I just put treats on it, or I just wait. He very rarely has skipped a meal, but it does take a bit of song and dance to get him to actually eat something. Oh, thank you, Computer Dog, I'm glad you like it. It's such a sick design, thank you for sending them. Okay, let me see if the next two people have paid. He is a brat and a cat connoisseur, you're both right. He's quite picky. He loves his dry food, but of course dry food isn't as good for him, so I'm kind of like... typical child. Wants unhealthy food. Oh, are you sitting in your bag? Are you in your backpack right now? Are there snacks in there? Are there snacks in there? He's staring. Are there snacks in there? Whoa, what are you sitting in there for? You sitting in your little bag? You funny boy. Yeah, lizards are probably harder, like, you know, setup? What's the word called again? I know this word. I kept inverts for a long time. You know, the setup, the tank, the humidity, the temperature, harder that. But easier once that's all set up. You don't have to play with them, you don't have to feed them loads of foods. Especially like a Cresty, you can just feed them like jelly. They don't even need insects. It's crazy. No worries, Goose, there's no, you can just hang out as well. We might be full for today anyway, so it's there's no pressure. That's nice of you, thank you. Husbandry, that's it. I kept wanting to say humanitarian. And I'm like, no, I know it begins with an H and it's got like a person in it, like husband. But I was like, humanitarianism? That's not it. Okay, PayPal, what are we doing? Yeah, Cyber Dog. Oh, everyone's paid up. Amazing, thank you guys. So next is Nettle Brittle. Oh god, I just popped my ears and they like barely popped. You know, like when your sinuses are so clogged that like no air passes through them. It's like that right now. I'm impressed that I haven't like bowled over with exhaustion yet, because if I did do that stream last week I would have totally died by now, because by like 5 PM I was falling asleep on the sofa. And I was wondering if today I'd have to cut it short, but I'm feeling okay. I'm just feeling like my head is full. I was close. Sort of. I had the right wires connecting, but not not quite. I'm forgetting words so often these days that it's actually kind of worrying me. And I was realizing it's probably oh gosh, it's probably an after effect of being terminally online, right? Where like you're doing less reading, more scrolling, less sort of passing of information, and you just sort of, you know, like constant entertainment means you think less, which means you remember less, I guess. And I was actually kind of worried about it, so I really want to like read more. And I have books that I'm very looking forward to reading. I just can't. I'm really bad at setting aside the time to read them because I'm stupid. But yeah, I'm kind of worried I'm gonna get dementia really early or something. Like, oh. Neck fluff to be emphasized, otherwise it's a generally happy kitty. Oh, we can do that! We can do that! I love big neck fluff. Oh, in fact, I should cover an eye, right, with this. Should the other eye be showing underneath like that? Maybe I should emphasize this as well. Exaggerate even. That's the word, exaggerate. It's like all weekend I couldn't think of the word. Oh no. Isolate. I couldn't think of the word isolate. And it was driving me fucking crazy. I was like, I know the word for this, but I can't think of it. And it's like, this is getting so frustrating. It happens to me so often. Well, I forget words, and then I like describe the word perfectly. And I'm like, feel so stupid, because I know the word. I just have to say it as if I'm an 8-year-old because I can't remember the word. This is very chill music. I think we need something with a bit more energy in a second. Audiobooks, I don't know if I could get on with audiobooks because I would tune out. Because I'm not actively like looking at something, I would just tune out and completely miss what they're saying. Right? Whereas if you're reading, you're being forced to look with your eyes, so you're not like gonna get distracted and look at fucking Subway Surfer or something. I've used the Christmas commission for winter very well. I'm gonna keep it for next winter. Oh, excellent! I'm glad you liked it. Did I give Miso's biscuits? Yeah, I did, okay. I can hear him fighting his puzzles for it, so I'm like, I hope they actually have stuff in there. He's had the taste of soup, so now he's gone to look for his dry food. He's like, man, I wish I had soup. Drawing with notifications off. Oh, I've had notifications off on everything for probably 10 years. But the addiction is clicking and scrolling and quickly, you know, like I'm like, oh, I haven't checked this in 5 minutes, let me click on that. The only thing I actually get notifications for is like important calendar events and SMS messages and phone calls. That's it. Oh, and Discord, certain Discord groups, like small Discord groups and DMs. That's it. But they don't even, like, none of them make sound except for phone calls. They're all quiet. Yeah, I don't know how people can live with notifications. I feel like that's a lot of everything going off, you know. Maybe I'm in too many Discord groups. Miso's decided to sit right in front of me, which I don't really like him doing because he's in the way. But whatever. Depends, I think. I prefer non-fiction because it's almost like a video essay without the video. Yeah, I'm really liking non-fiction these days. But even when I'm watching a video essay, I won't clock it all, you know? I don't know if the visuals help bring it back to what's going on. I just feel like with an audiobook I have to keep rewinding over and over again, but I haven't actually given them much of a chance yet, so I should probably do that first. I just imagined I'd be like just rewinding them constantly, like oh, now they're talking about this and I completely forgot where they even started, you know. Like, oh, let me go back. Hang on, she's got like big fluffer elbows and a big fluffer tail. I do really like the actual feeling of sitting down with a book too. It's just, yeah, you gotta actually have discipline to be like, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm gonna choose to sit down and read a book, which is not productive. Could her back neck tufts be less visible? Okay, no problem. Miso, you're gonna get out of the way. Miso would like it if you got out of the way. There we go. The back ones, okay. So there's only 5. Right. Shit. Let's erase most of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5? Something like this, maybe? Star-shaped. Right, yeah. I went less star, more flower, didn't I? I'm a fool. Let me try this again. I really had flower in my mind, I'm sorry. Goofed it. Proper star-shaped would be like this. God, I remember this Animal Crossing song. This used to freak me out as a kid. It was very much the "Why are you awake? Go to bed" song. Felt like something was following you. Which would imply no stars. But it's definitely more of a star theme than a flower theme. So that's my bad. I want to change this tail so it's less tangenty. Nope. Bye Goose, thanks for coming. Audiobooks in the bath. Yeah, so that's good because you're kind of focusing on chilling. I feel like I could watch audiobooks in bed, but I'd probably fall asleep during them. Sometimes video essays will recommend the books they read for the video. I recommend doing that. That's a really good idea. After moving all my furniture around, even after setting up the new broadband, I cleared out most of my books I haven't read in ages now. Think of doing that. Yeah, you should. I've got so many books that I really want to read. It's just, yeah, it's just hard to be like, I'm gonna sit down for hours and do this now, even though I could be doing this, all this, you know. It's hard to be like, yep, I'm spending hours doing this seemingly unproductive thing, but it's very productive for my brain, so it's, you know, it's a good idea, it just doesn't feel like it. I've been trying to think about, so on Sundays before I do these streams, I never really know what to do, because I don't really want to do any work, but I can't do loads either, because I have to be ready for the stream in the evening. So I'm like, maybe I should turn them into like screen-free days, you know, minus the stream of course. So outside of the stream, I try to do stuff that doesn't involve at least my computer. Phone and TV fine, because I'm using them less during the day, but you know, no doom scrolling, no just faffing about, looking at shit that doesn't matter, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, maybe I should use those days to read, I should use those days to paint and draw in my sketchbook, right? Because I still enjoy doing that, but I've been doing it way less often recently because I've been kind of full speed ahead with the self-employment stuff. Like, they really don't joke when they say it's like a 24-hour job, though I do think I've been pretty good at giving myself free time. I've not been using the free time very well at all, just kind of crash out. But yeah, I'm like, maybe I should make Sundays screen-free days. And to be honest, I do try to take myself out a lot on weekends, because like weekdays I usually lock in and I'm too lazy to go outside, which isn't great. But on weekends I like to go out and explore the city, or go to like an exhibition or an event, or do some museum drawing or something. So a lot of the times my weekends being very screen-free anyway, so I didn't think it would be hard. Obviously there's a phone involved, but I used to read a lot on my commute, so I used to carry a book around with me to read on the bus, and that worked really, really well. But the only reason why I stopped is that the book that I started reading is really heavy, so I have to wait. I've almost finished this one, so once I finish this one I can go back to a softback, and then I can probably read on the bus again. But like, I usually try to travel quite light, so I either bring my journal or a sketchbook or a book to read, and usually the journal always wins, so oops. But yeah, I think once I have a much lighter book again that isn't my heavy back, hardback that I've got right now, I think I'll do better at reading again, because I do miss reading on the bus, because the bus is so fucking boring and I'm on it all the time, and I just end up doom scrolling and being an idiot. And I'm like, it would be so much nicer to spend that time reading! Soon, soon. My mum keeps giving me books as well. She's like, I really liked this one, you should read it. And I'm like, oh god, it's piling up. I do want to read them all. This one was made for a class assignment. Oh, cool! Using her in class, hell yeah. I could tell because it's like a proper turnaround. They always bust your balls to get you to do those, don't they? I found turnarounds so hard, but they're really valuable. I think we're just about done here. What kind of colour background would you like? Like a pale pink? No kidding, my friends are dragging me out for a day trip to Sheffield next week. We're going by train. Oh hell yeah, I love little day trips. The train I love, the bus takes fucking forever. Soft yellow instead. Yeah, of course. Contrasting colours, I get it, I get it. Let's change this to a soft yellow. Something like that, maybe? A bit warmer. Thank you, Wing Love. This is why I started reading on my phone. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but giving myself the easiest possible way to read, maybe read more. No, I'm like that too. I did have a book on my, I used to have a Amazon Fire Kindle. And I had quite a few books on that back in the day. And it was basically just a tablet though, so, you know, I just played games on it and stuff. But I did have books on it, and so I got the Kindle app on my phone. And I read a book or two on that when I was commuting last year. And yeah, I went through those like lightning, and yeah, it didn't feel as great because it was still on a screen, but yeah, it was really quick because it's just so convenient, right? So I'm not against that at all. I do prefer an actual book, but you know, on the phone is just so much simpler and actually gets you to do it. But like, I have actual physical books that I want to read, and I don't want to like buy them again. And I really like buying secondhand books because they're like so dead cheap, and it feels like giving something another life. So I usually end up getting stuff secondhand. But Kindle prices are not too bad either. I know I use buses for emergency only since I do so much walking. Oh, I wish I could do that, but if I walked from here into town, it would take... How long does it take? I'm gonna guess 3 hours. So living in South London, you have to live by the bus. We have a few trains, but not enough. Yeah, if I wanted to go... How long does it take to walk from here into central London? Oh, not 3 hours, an hour 40. That's doable. You just be kind of knackering. But considering the bus takes about 50 minutes. I was gonna say it's not much less, but I'm like, no, that's half the time. But yeah, it's not actually as bad as I thought. It's just a very long walk. But reading on the bus makes it great. Oh yeah, library card. I need to figure out how to get a library card. Our libraries in England just feel so naff. I don't know. That I've never bothered. Yeah, the smell of books. Oh, the smell of books, so good. Just the nice paper feeling and the sound of turning pages. Oh, it's really good. I sound like such a nerd. I didn't even read that much, you know. Alright, I think Nittle Brittle's done. Thank you so much, Nittle Brittle. Next is Ruda. That's the last person who's paid, so we're gonna send 2 more. What is this? Yoshi's Island, okay. It's cute. So let's log back into PayPal and send 2 more. Hey Rave Haven, if you read the description, there's some bits and bobs in there if you want. Okay, next is Zandra Illustration. I know Zandra was in here earlier, I don't know if they're still here. It's the problem when I get further down the list. Oh, they have a gorgeous cat, holy shit. Yeah, I need to check out library stuff. I assumed all the best stuff was American, but there's probably some good British stuff too. Just our libraries just always feel so underfunded and like they're from the 80s. Like they're really old and musty and gross. Poor libraries. I'm gonna send an invoice to Xander, and if they don't get to it, there's no problem. The one after that, it randomly picked, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of 8, we have number 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Who is Sleepy Goblins with 2 Z's. And unfortunately, I don't have access to the Google Drive. Let's just request and see if that does anything. Problem is when I get this far in the streams, I don't know if people are still around. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to. No, don't be sorry for yapping. I like to know. Hi, Sleepy Goblins. No, that's good. It's good that you're here, because then I can get the link off you. Thank you. I'll send an invoice in the meantime. I just don't like to send one not knowing that people aren't here, because then I can't do it, and then, you know, I don't want to disappoint them. So this is a full body. Off it goes. Okay, now we've got Ruda next. Who has this cat. If Google wants to download it for me, please, Google. Google's upset. There we go. Oh, I am starting to get a little sleepy, but that's okay. We've only got an hour left, so that's pretty normal. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, so that might be our last 2. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, my glasses just squeaked. Hi, Can Tuna. Hi, Certified Soda Can. Oh. Blind cat that loves blood a bit too much. Is this next guy? You don't gotta draw the needle, but it'll be cool if one of their paws had their claws out like they're an evil scientist or something. Oh, cool. That gives a good image. I know they're blind, but I'm gonna do them looking over here. Phlebotomy cat. And they have glasses. Do glasses on a new layer in case they fuck it up. This is reminding me of Meowgenics a little bit. Oops, glasses. I'm gonna do their paw like here, that's a little close, isn't it? With this chibi style and these giant heads is that I can't do the paw too far away, otherwise the arm will be super long. So maybe I need to do it closer. Doing paw hands over and over and over again. This is nice music. I don't know what this is from. Very chill and outer spacey. Minecraft? Minecraft has such good music, man. We were drawing a Minecraft inspired creature earlier. This should have come on then. Can't get this paw right, hang on. Let's do a little thumb. I feel like that'll make me feel better. No, it won't. Ugh. I feel like if this wasn't chibi, I'd be having an easier time, which is ironic. But because everything has to be tiny. Old Minecraft tunes are really good too. I used to have old Minecraft music on my iTunes. Back when iTunes was still used. No, I don't like that either. Fuck me. Oops. I'm just gonna keep it like this one. Just got a little tie. What is this? Actually, no, that works out. Let's erase it here. There you go. Oh, for God's sake. Missed a gap. There you go. Oh, hang on, it's because of the fucking tie that I just... There we go. Well, hey, now we can erase this. Have you seen the Whitefall series at any point? It's on YouTube, done in the PMV style. Oh, I haven't, but that's really cool. Is it like original animation? It's always nice when people are doing original animation. PMV style is smart, because like, who has time to animate? Shit takes too long. Oh, I know this music. From endless bloody hardwood farming. I'm not sure what colour the eyes are. I think let's do them white for now. I suppose. Oh god, I keep hitting that goddamn button by mistake. There we go. Okay, let's do these glasses. Oh. No. There we go. You're on the BG team! Oh, you're on it! How cool! Oh, congrats! It's really cool to be part of a project like that. Might do the... Oh, the problem with red is that you can't really do like a pastel red. Because it's pink. So I was like, oh, I'll do blood, but like a lighter colour, and then it's like a light pink. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do the tie, but a lighter colour, and it's pink. And it's like, oh. I feel like pink is not the vibe that they want to give off. But I also don't want to do red. I want to do light red. Whatever, this is close enough. Stupid red. Okay, so this is for Ruda. I hope this looks okay, Ruda. Pink is inevitable. You're so right. I am inevitable. Pink. Alright, let's check if the next two people are paid. I think Xandra might have gone, so we could probably pick someone else. That's alright, Ruda. Oh, amazing, thank you. Let's log back into PayPal. Oh, Xandra has paid with a tip as well. Oh shit, okay, that might be the last two of the stream then, so if you guys wanted to watch yours get done, you're free to leave if you want. But it's nice to hang out too, if you want to hang out. But next, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What have I done? I was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I usually do 10 per stream, and the next two people have paid up, so that might do it. Sometimes I take an extra one if we finish early, but we're 10:15. We've got 45 minutes to do 2, so that usually ends up being about right. We've got Sandra's gorgeous ragdoll cat. Holy shit. Here. Stunning cat. Ragdolls are always like this nice like snowshoe type coloration. I especially like it when the chin is white as well, and you can see their little mouth. Little moof. Oh my god, the next two pets, the one after this is a bearded dragon. Holy shit. I haven't done a bearded dragon yet. When do you open usual commissions? Actually all the time. I make it a little... So I open YCHs almost every week. I still have yet... okay, so every month I have a new like YCH template. So in February it was like Valentine's and Snowdrops. I have yet to do the ones for March, but I think it'll be dandelions and like something spring themed. But I usually open those on a Friday at 6 p.m, like open slots on Instagram and Blue Sky. But I haven't got those sorted yet, so they'll probably be this Friday. And I mostly do the YCHs. However, if you send a request for like a regular commission, I will not turn it down. Like I don't really advertise the regular ones, but yeah, I do not turn them down if I receive them. It's just that the YCHs are quicker and easier, so I prioritize those. But yeah, because this is sort of me full time at the moment, I sort of take anything people will throw at me. And I don't know if I have my website linked in the stream, but it's probably linked on my YouTube. But there's commission information on my website under the Others tab. A lot of people recently been asking for design commissions, which is really nice. I think 'cause I did one for one person and then it kind of dominoed a little bit. So I'd like to open those publicly at some point and do adopts. I'd like to do adopts too. But at the moment the YCHs I'm mostly focusing on. Well, thank you, Pixie. I don't know if I'm doing any more this stream because the last two people have paid and then it will be time for me to stop. But I'll be back again next week. But thank you. I need to draw this gorgeous ragdoll. I keep getting distracted. Oh, thank you, Froya. I really appreciate it. No pressure at all. I also have like a mailing list on my website for commission openings if you want to use that. I'm kind of considering moving it to Substack or something because I'm worried that all my emails are like going into spam. Or at least they will eventually if I keep mass emailing people, but you can still use that and I can, you know, transition them over. Maybe I'll do that this week actually, since I haven't got YCHs open yet for this month. I'm sort of focusing on finishing some other commissions, and then I was finishing some stickers up this weekend, so I was focusing on that. So this is just a general admin type, the etc. the MISC, it's a MISC type week, you know. God, my glasses keep squeaking. I'm worried that they're like close to popping. All the screws look fine. Squeaky glasses. So this Minecraft music, I had this on in my iTunes for ages. There's a lot of memory for me, this song, because I remember playing like a Hunger Games-esque thing with some friends of mine when I was like 15. And we were playing with a guy that I had a big crush on. And I was really looking forward to tracking him down and sort of trying to survive together. But I got killed really early, and this music was playing when I got killed, so I always thought of it like, oh, there goes my chance, you know, like, oh, tragic. I don't like this back, they look very hunched. Hi Zandra, your lad's being ladded. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you'd the problem with the queue system is that, yes, sometimes people go away during the stream, because, you know, I don't expect you to be here the whole time. But I'm like, oh, I've reached Zandra's one, but I don't know if they're still here. I'll send the invoice anyway, just in case. But if you didn't get around to it, that's totally fine. But yeah, we're doing your lad now. He's gorgeous. I love a sort of snowshoe-esque coloration. They're like my favorite kind of cats. I really wanted a snowshoe when I was a kid. So I like played this like cat game that like teaches you about different breeds of cats. So it was like a point and click thing. It was really cute. And I learned about lots of cat breeds on there, and I saw snowshoes and I was like, oh my god, they're so pretty. And I really wanted one, but you know. Absolute dream would be to get another Cornish Rex that's like this kind of coloration. But Miso's pretty good. Miso's pretty good. He's a tabby Rex, so I call him like a T-Rex. Lol. Birdcam, birdcam. Oh my god, hello! Tom, I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing? Oh, Oriental short hairs are gorgeous. I really wanted one of those too. Oh, that's okay, Freya. I don't mind. I usually get emails. Emails are fine, although that's probably even scarier. To be honest, mostly I get DMs from patrons at the moment, but I have a form on my website which you can send them in. So I usually get those too. Yeah, no, shelters are definitely a better way to go for you. I'm just silly and allergic. Oh, I just realized I don't see his tail in this picture. I'm guessing his tail is like the same color as his legs, like a very, very dark brown. Seal point, right? This leg is also very, very dark, but the other leg is not quite as dark. The little toes, the little white toes. Very, very good. Oh, thank you, Pixie Cloud. His name's Remy. Oh, hell yeah. No pressure, but the baby is watching you. Oh, hello. I better not draw anything nasty then. I have the power right now. There's quite a bit of pressure actually. Should I put Cocomelon on? There's bird TV, cat TV in the corner. They can join us and watch cat TV. Your website's in your card, right? Yeah, it's my portfolio. There's a commission info button that should take you to it. On my website itself, I hid it a little bit because it's more of like meant to be for professional like studios and stuff, like hiring. But yeah, there's like a commission info button, and technically they're not open, but I don't. No, they are open. I just don't advertise them at the mo. Yeah, I love the mitted. Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? Mitted? On ragdolls or something? I can't remember. Like when it's a snowshoe type ragdoll, they call it something else. Used to have a Cornish Rex character. Hell yeah, I need to get one now that I'm a Cornish Rex mother. I do make stickers of like cat breeds and stuff, and I haven't done a Cornish Rex one yet. Because I assumed they wouldn't be popular, but I really need to be representing. You know, I'm upset at myself. I'm like, if I won't, then who will? Amazing blue eyes as well. Tail is a normal, big, fluffy, solid brown. Okay. It's like this kind of brown. Or this kind of brown. I really shouldn't have done the brown more saturated. I'm a very grey person. And I was before it was cool. And now it's no longer cool. Now it sucks because we overdid it. We overdid it on the grey. Us millennials. Kitten. Maybe go a bit softer on the brown around here. No, maybe not. Maybe a light blue background. I usually do backgrounds same color as the eyes. But let me know if you want different. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Zandra. Thanks for sending him in. I'll have to draw people's pets. Next is a pet as well. A slightly different one though. Check this guy out. Yo. Same amount of fluff. Hi. We're on our last one and then we'll be done. Thank you guys for coming so far. Sleepy Goblins is the commissioner. Let's see, bearded dragon. Oh, this is Minecraft music too. This is a pretty cat. God, it's hard to get a full body image of a bearded dragon. All of these are just close-ups of the beard. Can I get the whole body? Please, Google. That'll do. They've got a very flat body, haven't they? Coolest guy I'd see in the alleyway, yes. How do their heads... they got a long head. Okay, trying to see how I can get their head to work in chibi. Chibi head. It's not a personal camera, unfortunately. I wish it was. It's just a stream that I found on YouTube. I put cat TV up there one day as a joke to be like, this will keep your attention. We were talking about it or something one stream, and I've just kept it there ever since because I found it really funny, and I think it's quite pleasant. So I've just left it there. I'm trying to make a lizard cute in my style. I'm trying my best. I love lizards. I don't give them enough love. I need to give them more attention. I used to draw a lot of snakes. I do very much like drawing snakes. Lizards I'm not used to. do this kind of shape maybe. Oops. This is meant to be his knee. Maybe it'll be more obvious if I did this. Working in layers per commission so clever, does it save space too? Unfortunately the file does get pretty big. I mostly do it out of speed. But yeah, I have, because they're quite simple commissions, right? They're not too huge, but each file is like 200 meg, 200 meg, yeah, around 200 meg each, which actually isn't abhorrent, but it's pretty big. But I delete the ones that get old enough, you know, they're like over a month old. I'm hoping it's safe to delete them at that point because I can't keep these forever. They are underrated animals. I hope he's looking okay so far. They got such lovely personalities from what I've heard. Beardies. Okay, so it's yellow with a bit of orange, right? A bit of a warmer yellow than that. Do you know where his orange is? I can see slight hints of it, like here. I'm assuming along his like back as well. I've got this picture up as a bit of body reference, and this is an orange boy. This is very orange. Let's bring up the other picture of him as well. Okay. He's like Jake the dog. He is like Jake the dog. It's interesting music. Quite a banger playlist, this one. Jake the dog and Finn the human. Doo ba doo boo doo doo ba doo boo doo. Mostly on his eyes, tips of toes, back and tail is a bit blue stripes sometimes. Whoa, that's cool. But don't worry about those, okay? Add a little bit more detailing just to make myself feel better. He's got like little yellowish eyes. Yeah. I hope this is looking okay. Lizard. I actually have a bearded dragon, like a little model, like from a gashapon. He's really red. Hello. Drawing as I listen to the stream. Yay! I love when people do that, because it's like, yay, we're being productive together. Oh, I'm afraid you joined sort of not long after the stream's gonna end, because I end at 11 and it's 20 to 11 and I'm finishing up. Depending on what the next design looks like, it could take a last minute one. Ooh, that's... Oh, look at the colours on this guy. The purple and red. That's sick as hell. Maybe we could take... This is a headshot too. This one's almost done, so I'm gonna send this invoice, and if it gets paid, we'll do it. If not, I'll just call it there. Because this is a nice quick one. I usually try to fit in more if I have the time. But because I've been sick, I don't really want to push it. But one last simple headshot could be fine. Let's see if the person's still around. If not, this is for Hemlock's Grove, by the way. No worries, Hardtail. Thanks for coming. Thanks, nice of you to join. I'm sort of all booked up for now, Grand Totters. But if you want to come back next time, that's cool too. Okay, let's do... What kind of... I should do like a pale blue. Usually I do the same colour as the eyes, but I don't want it to all be too similar. Blue and yellow looks nice. Yes, it's all draw right now. We're all locked in. All the Stardew Valley music is making me excited for summer, because every summer I get the huge urge to play Stardew Valley again, and I got really into it again last year, and it was such a nice feeling. Okay, I think we're done with this guy. I hope he looks okay. We're gonna see if this next person pays this invoice. If not, we're gonna save all of these that we have right now. So first was Robin Feather. Robin Feather's been around. And then we have Narrating Archivist. And Winter Wings. Ikho. Is that right? Oh, LG Ho. That's forever. Namaru. Rye Rogers. Computer Dog. This one was really cool. Send to them a little bit. Quick question, do you make your own brushes? I'm working on my own set and it's fun to make them. I'm afraid I don't, but I've always really liked the idea of it. I've just never really looked into it. But I'm quite picky with my brushes these days, so I would like to make my own to try and find a cool one. It's annoying. There's some brushes I really love on Procreate and some that I really love on Clip Studio, and I wish I could combine them. I know Computer Dog is really good. Yeah, you can draw me if you want, Namuru. Alright, we're all saved up. Let's see if they've paid. No, okay, we might cut off early then. Oh my god, we got a rabbit sent in? Hell yeah. Just being nosy at all the other references I received. Oh, right. Sorry, I was just being nosy at all of the references that I got. Oh, it's been viewed. It's been viewed. Maybe it'll be paid. Who knows? Hey, I like drawing. Me too. Hi, I'm new. Hello. We're actually almost finishing up. I usually finish this at 11 p.m. My time, which is in about 13 minutes, but we're seeing if I can fit one last one in. It depends on if this person pays the invoice or not. If not, we'll just call it there. It's been viewed. Yeah, unfortunately they're commissions, you have to pay for them. But you don't have to, you can just watch as well. You don't have to order anything. You're just sort of hanging out. While we're waiting, I might construct the email then, because I usually send like a big old email out. Oh my god, speaking of emails, PayPal has sent 1 million of them. Oh my god, I might have just got that payment last minute. I did! Oh my god, we're fitting that in just about. Let me just get rid of all this other faff. Problem with PayPal, it sends you an email whenever you send an invoice, whenever someone pays it. So I get a ton of emails. But I have to make sure I don't delete any important emails while I'm at it. Nope, not spam, not spam. Yep, okay. Cool, okay, so we got one last one to do and then we're gonna finish up for the day. But I'm impressed. I've been sick this past week, so I'm impressed I still have energy, so I'm happy with that. I absolutely love the colours on this reference. The purple and red is so nice. It really works. So she's quite grumpy. I'd like expressions to show that. Okay, and this is a headshot. So it'll be nice and quick. God, this is sad music, isn't it? Drama. Hey, Hemlocks, yeah, I thought, I've done my 10 for today, but I thought I could fit yours in just about. So yeah, thanks for getting on that really quickly. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could do this one last one. If not, no worries, but you were nice and fast, so thank you for that. I also really love the colours you used in the reference. It's so gorgeous. Is the red sort of part of the style, or has they got the red in their like coloration? love the red and purple. And like the slight bluish, whitish. I'm just gonna steal the colours you used, I think, because they work really nicely. Ah, so she's almost like a sphinx. I see, I see, I see. So I was right to steal this colour. I like the spots on her, like these white spots on her muzzle too. I like sort of asymmetrical design elements like that. I tried to put them in Teal, who's one of my, I guess she's a Sona. I don't know what she is. This is a lovely brush too. I'm obsessed with this, all this texture. You got skill. They're like so nice. I don't know why this song is so dramatic for the ending. The blue 3D glasses. Yeah, the blue and red 3D glasses. Probably this. Kind of want to add some of that red into the line. It's such a banger color. Stealing. Okay, so you usually do a background similar color to the eyes. Maybe this kind of palish orange. Let me know if you want me to change it. The Artemis hard brush on Clip Studio. Oh, is it like a default brush? I don't know where mine have gone. I wish there was a brush like search, because I have so many. I kind of organized my favorites into this bit up here, but these are mostly the Dow brushes. Oh, thank you, Eclipse. Go on, we finished that with 5 minutes to spare. We do not think I can fit in yet another one in that time, though. So we're gonna call it there. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing patches now. It's free! Oh, let me look it up right now. I'm curious. Oops, I opened Paint instead of Clip Studio. Misa, you're falling off my lap. Come on, baby. Stop logging me out, Clip Studio. No, not announcements. Oh, there's no back button. Fuck. I kind of forget how you get to the shop. Here we go. Oh, I have the Artemis pencil. I know this guy. They have gorgeous brushes. Alright. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna save this. And we're gonna be all done. Okay, so all of you guys that have received a commission, I'm gonna send an email after the stream with all the links to commissions in it, so look out for an email. And the rest of you, thank you for coming. I'll be back again next week on Sunday, so back to normal on Sunday. I'm never drawing Mr. Beast for you. Never ever. I have to draw Mr. Beast day in, day out. No more Beasts. Mrs. Beast, maybe. Master Beast, but no more Mr. Beast. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm glad I didn't die tonight though from my sickness, so that's all good. I think I'm recovering. But I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Please send me $1,000 to draw a circle, by the way. But yeah, commission me Mr. Beast Cat next time, and I might do it without